Listen closely as you hear the death of all your brain cells.
This is an oldie, but well, it's an oldie where I come from.
It's Tuesday night. Time once again for another Indie 180. 180 minutes of music, news, and interviews. Brought to you in part by Cold Cock Whiskey and Blow Paste. Syndicated on Bullspike Radio, Sundays, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. With your hosts, the Nom Nuts. Some slut named Some Dude, and me, Knob. So buckle in and get ready, because the show begins now. Indie 180.
All right, guys, listen to the blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up, okay?
Tastes like fucking bathtub water. Yeah. This is delicious beer. It tastes like piss.
It's my fucking jam.
Bath water. Like 4 grimy kids just took a fucking bath and it's full of fucking
fuck
feces
you, scum.
and filth.
Fuck
and
you.
Put it in a bottle and sell it to you as beer. It's fantastic.
You're a dirty, dirty whore.
Yum. But at least I'm not a ginger.
Oh, you motherfucking cunt.
It's Fish Fucking New Radio.
At least I am a fucking ginger. Fuck you.
Fish Fucking New Radio. OFNR,
Ginger Pride.
Indie 180. 180 minutes of music, news, and interviews. I am your host, Knob. Bob on the knob. Bob on the motherfucking knob. Knob. Knob, knob, knob. Knob.
Gobble the fucking knob.
No.
Neil and Bob on the knob. Which was the very first show ever here on OFNR. 2006.
Knob Gobbler.
I'm some dude.
Yep,
That's what's your fucking name today?
You are a dirty whore.
That's Dr. Monkey Business. You know the fuck that is.
Yeah, he just said his name is he's a dirty whore.
I said you are a dirty whore.
Oh.
That's a weird name.
I like
That is
saying
a
it
weird
again,
name.
though, because you are a dirty whore.
That is a weird name.
Some dude is a dirty whore.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I
that
agree
sounds
with
about right.
I agree with that statement. Yeah.
I do too.
How could you argue with it, really?
True.
No, it's pure logic. It's perfect. Bulletproof logic.
Bulletproof.
Unlike your pull-out game. That's not bulletproof.
I don't know. I'm running fucking 12 years strong, bro.
That was in no way pointed
How many
at
kids you got? How many kids you got?
I'm at 17 this week.
Oh, wow.
He went down.
That's because you
Right.
left a bunch at my
You went
parents' house.
down, yeah. What did you do? Hawk a couple?
No, he left a couple at my parents' house. My dad, he's retired now, and he needs some help, so left a couple of them kids. Because he brought like a fourth of his kids. No, 3.
Because Knob's dad has bad arthritis. He can't jerk himself off anymore.
Right. So he has some dude
That
do it.
is sad.
And his army and village of little children.
Basketball team.
Probably not. Not a successful one, anyway. I wouldn't suggest taking on the Harlem Globetrotters.
So I'm trying to make a basketball team, but only 3 of my kids are black.
That seems
You are
low
a
to
horrible
me.
human being.
Can we get a fact checker on that? That sounds really low.
It's Indie 180.
Wait, you got at least 2 Asian kids, don't you?
It may turn into chaos real fast here, so.
I do have conjoined twins, though, right? Wasn't that I had a half? At
No,
one
well,
point?
you killed them, I thought. Last I
Don't
heard.
you have one tall-ass, mongoloid-looking kid like Yao Ming or something over there?
That's a cyclops.
It's hot.
One of his kids was speaking in tongues to me over the weekend. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, sure, man, cool, rock and roll. Because I've had young kids who do that too, and you just got to get on their level, man. And like, okay, you're telling me something. It's important to you. I'm just gonna go along with it, man.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm going to nod and say, yeah, okay.
Right, rock on, little dude.
I treat it like, you just happen to walk along and someone comes and they're tripping balls and you're not, and Just like, yeah, that's what's happening. I promise you. That sounds great. So, yeah, kids are basically like little hippies, you know? They don't clean up after themselves. They would never shower unless somebody did it for them.
They rely on you to pay for all of their shit.
They smell like shit pretty much all of the time.
They smell like shit.
All the time.
That's a lot of the time.
It's like, why don't you wipe your ass? I don't get it. Why you use
Don't you know how to use the 3 seashells?
Use the body. You know about the toilet paper. You've done it before, but yet you consciously are choosing not to wipe your ass. Now you smell like fucking pee or poo because you didn't wipe your fucking ass. I mean,
Do
what
you
the
need
fuck?
a diaper?
Right.
Own up to it. Be a man.
God damn it.
Bitch. Suffice to say, we do have an interview tonight.
Who?
Fuck you, that's who.
Me.
Who?
Band's
That's
called
a good
Young-
name for a band.
Band's called Young Other. They're from Massachusetts.
Young Other? Can we play their shit?
Yeah? Sure, can play their shit.
It makes sense. I mean, if any night, tonight's it.
So, Numbnuts, what band are you in this week?
Now, will chaos like this? No.
I don't know, man. It's different every week,
Probably
bro.
not.
Still She Walks, though, if that helps.
But this isn't chaos.
He's still in the band. I told you. Some dude didn't believe me.
Who? I'm not in the band.
No, that you didn't believe that Jordan was still in the band. Or Numbnuts. Numbnuts.
Well, I said...
Why the
asked-
fuck not, scum?
I asked how many bands he was in, not if he was in a band.
Oh, this week, though. It's a very specific question.
Just 2. She Walks, and when I'm playing with myself, you know.
That wild dick flute solo.
Is that second band
Now,
any good? I mean,
we prefer to be called Jerkin' in the Rimshot Bandits.
you named it?
I like how it implies there's a lot of people involved.
Of course I named it. I play with it more than I fucking see anyone else in my life.
I'm sorry.
You masturbate more than you have human contact. That's kind of sad.
I mean, it depends on how you're looking at it.
From a distance.
Would you jerk off?
Out of, like, spraying it in my eyes distance, certainly, which is great.
I would definitely stay an extra allotted amount of distance.
You're totally doing it right now.
I am.
Let's take a vote.
why I
Who
shut the
thinks the Numbnuts is
why I shut
jerking
the
off
camera
right
off.
now?
Do you think he's beating it right now, Nub?
No, I'm not jerking it off. Well, he was on camera earlier, and he was like, yo, I got to get this camera off me somehow. So it's entirely possible.
That is very suspicious.
Could be jiggling the old nom nuts, if you know what I'm saying.
What do you have to say for yourself? Hopefully clothed fucking dude.
Nom nuts.
I don't know. Knob's got video footage.
Nom sluts.
Oh, I don't want to look at that shit.
This show would be awful if there was video involved.
Oh, God.
So bad.
That's why there's never video involved, dude, because I have a face for
You
radio.
can see me, can't you?
No.
Because we'd have to work way
you
too
can.
hard to make it interesting at that point.
I don't
'Cause
have
we're a
the-
bunch of stupid, ugly looking
don't-
motherfuckers.
I don't have the appearing on.
Nobody wants to look at this shit.
So,
I
yeah,
promise you.
anybody want to see the nom nuts?
Oh, there she is.
Hi, nom nuts. Fuck you.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm going to close that window now. It's disgusting.
You should definitely tell it to clean it down on his end too.
Yeah, definitely. Your camera's all gooey now, dude. That's gross.
It's all spotty and chunky.
Nuts
Been
is
eating a lot of protein.
He's right, you know.
So we're hanging out, of course, and yeah, you want to hear some Young Other? We'll get to that in a little bit.
Bart's not here.
Bart's out. Bart, unfortunately, hit me up and was like, listen, unfortunately, adulting sucks. And I said, I agree. And,
Isn't he like obligated to call last track or something like that?
oh, is he?
I think so. Isn't that appropriate?
You're not done here, fucker. Call in and get this over with.
Yeah. He's got to
Yeah.
call last track. I mean, isn't that how this works?
Now's the time.
Right.
What time there's
Give him till 11 o'clock to call final track. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it's a reasonable deadline.
All right.
He's got to have last track. I mean,
Bart, if you're out there listening, you do got to call Last Track.
You should be shanked.
I should be shanked.
No, the Bart should be shanked.
Bart should be shanked.
It's hard to do when he's not here.
You just need like a really long shank.
It's a really long shit. You guys are fucking awesome people.
What do you mean, like a machete?
Pretty much, yeah.
I got the machete.
So I assume you try to stab him in the chest or in the stomach, but you got like a couple feet to get to like the vital organs.
Yeah, so Bart should call in before some dude stabs him.
That's
Or he sends
definitely-
over 3 of his.
I mean, we were
38
joking, but now
children.
it's happening, so he should be ready for it.
Yes, that is a great idea, nuts. I should send like 6 of my kids over there. And they will go
Yeah,
and
you
retrieve
should.
him.
Yeah, send in the Lollipop
Send-
Guild.
Well, no, send the Asian kids, like I was saying before, with the nunchucks and shit.
How many Asian kids do you
How many
have,
black
some
kids
dude?
you got?
I don't know.
3? Three black kids?
I have no idea.
Fairly-
Knob, you seem
Fairly
to be-
didn't make you good at math.
Knob, you're current on this kind of thing, aren't you?
I don't know, dude. All I know is like
There should be a Kickstarter.
3/4 of his kids showed up at my mom's house. I told him, bring like 1 or 2 of the cool kids. He brings like 3/4 of his fucking entire 108 kids. Left fucking apparently 75 of those motherfuckers in or near around my parents' house. Probably dunked a few of them in the fucking pond and fed them to those fucking piranha fish my dad got that are fucking this big, no lie.
Hey, they gotta eat too.
So, a
Yeah,
couple of those got oopsed.
Got all that extra meat, feed it
Out of the
something.
100. So.
I mean, survival of the fittest, right? They're the ones that went in there.
He's got to cut up all this wood, because he had this big tree knocked down. So, some dude figured he'd leave a couple of the burly ones,
And then he
Oh,
can
my-
harvest the kids,
You
too.
have burly children.
So you could harvest the wood from the trees and then harvest the kids and get the fucking meat. And
Baby
feast.
organ harvest. That's big money right there.
Yeah, black market shit, dude. You can
Oh, fuck that.
kill it.
Pay-per-view.
What about that bitch model that got kidnapped in Britain or whatever, and they drugged her, they put her in a bag in the trunk and took her away, and they were trying to sell her on the internet, like auction the bitch off.
Well, that happened to a few of your kids,
They were-
didn't it?
She was like 20-something years old, hot as fuck. Like tickle
And they
bitty
tried
shit.
selling her ass.
They tried to sell her, and then apparently they let her go after like a week or something.
Why are you talking
I don't
about
know
your daughter
why
having
the
big
fuck you let her
tits?
go, but at that
Dude,
point,
what is that? Where was this?
This is his daughter.
no, this was some chick, some
No.
model bitch from.
Where was
Britain
this?
or something.
Russia? Or-
Where are you seeing models? They wouldn't let you in anywhere there was models.
Stupid ass story on the news, on the internet.
Oh, this
Right,
didn't happen
but
to you
where
at
did
all.
where did she get abducted? Like North Korea, fucking India? Like, where they abduct her?
There are different levels of abduction depending on location. It's kind of important.
I'm getting
very
interrogated
important.
now.
Hurry up, scum. Check your notes.
Oh, I got a story called "Punch the Retard."
But I'm not there.
These are the things he researches, folks. This is just one of the many options.
No,
Right.
I don't know how to follow up "Punch the Retard."
I got one to follow it up.
He's got one to follow it up.
1 vagina
I want.
plus 1 shotgun equals 1 woman's deadly sex fantasy.
Dude.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, she probably loves shoving that barrel.
Black Widow scenario, sure.
Got also some 15 shower thoughts to get your blood flowing. Like a buttload of dildos is actually just really 1 dildo. Like, yo, she's got a buttload of dildos. Yo, that's really only just 1 dildo, technically.
Yo, that's
There's a lot of
fuck
different
load
contours
of
involved.
dildo.
What if there really was like
There's
4
different lengths.
dildos?
There's different features.
That's more than a buttload. I mean, that's a pretty big buttload. Holy fuck, dude.
If you keep shoving things into things, eventually they're going to get bigger. And then you keep shoving things into things. And how long is this person shoving things into their things?
Say, if you shove 2 or 3 or 4 dildos into a hole, does that mean it still just counts as 1 dildo? Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm saying a buttload of dildos technically is currently situated at 1 dildo. I mean, you sure you could.
It should
Are
be.
you
Really,
implying we
like-
can't get
Yeah,
more than
realistically,
one dildo in
yeah.
a woman's asshole?
Right,
That
realistically.
should cover it.
That should cover it. That's a buttload of dildos.
But if
Now,
you'd
I guess
still-
it could be really, really thin. Like, really thin. Like a Q-tip or something.
Well, whether
you
you
know,
have-
like,
whether you have one or four, it's still a buttload of.
still a buttload, yeah.
it's always a buttload, pretty much. So
For instance, another one of these is a jizz rag could alternately be called a wanker chief.
that sounds very British. I like it.
Yeah. That is a good fucking.
But they'd say wankerchief.
The internet.
This is a good one. Porn sites should enable sorting by number of people who left after the website watching the video. Yeah, I agree. Like, how quickly did this guy go? Okay, cool. Average is like 30 seconds. This must be a good fucking video. Not that I'm on porn sites all that much.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is it I'm just retarded, or
Yeah,
are
well,
speaking
you
in
answered your own question there,
some
fucking
other
Corky.
fucking language? I don't even know what.
That
the
is
fuck
a
you're
stupid
talking about.
question.
Oh man,
It's not really up for debate anymore.
Here's a thought. Here's
time
a thought
for
for you.
construction, but fucking I'm not saying here. So
Here's
I
a
guess
thought
this
for
is
you.
My problem, right?
Here's a thought for you.
Yeah, it's
Get
your
to
problem.
work.
If you can't afford a condom, then you really can't afford not to have a condom.
Good point.
Pretty fucking valid point right there. Just know that.
That's why I'm an it.
Hey, do you know how much condoms cost?
Free?
Me either.
Yeah, me either.
There's a point
Neither
when
does
parents
scum.
there's a point when parents stop hoping you're not having sex and start hoping you are having sex. That's a fucked up
Right?
thought.
What kind of
Dude.
sex?
Yo, Jess's dad
Do they
just
want
asked
you
us
to
the other
have,
day,
like,
what, no grandkids? How come I don't have any
consensual sex?
grandkids yet?
At
Hurry
least
up,
that should
where
be
are my
included.
fucking grandkids? I'm like, dude,
Well,
Did you-
meanwhile,
No offense.
Did you
meanwhile when
slash
you
chill the
get
fuck out.
when you get grandkids, it's like, yo, why you guys support? Well, we just had fucking grandkids and we can't afford anything.
Yeah.
Did you slap him?
Oh, we just decided.
Did you slap him?
No, I did not.
Why not? Pussy.
Because he's big and he's Jamaican and Puerto Rican, and frankly, he disturbs me just as much as I feel I disturb other people.
Here's a good thought.
It sounds like you're in love with him, by the way you're talking about it. That's a very
No,
thorough
yeah, he's a nice guy.
description
He's
of
really nice.
Saying "oh fuck" when having sex is like saying eat" while eating.
I'm going to do that.
That's
from now
true in a certain way, but
Eat.
fuck is one of those words that
Yeah, it's,
can be
it's
conjugated in any form.
correct. It's the best word in the English language. by
Fuck
far.
me. I agree.
You're just sitting on a park bench, nomming down a fucking piece of pizza, and you're like, eat, eat.
Yeah, right.
People are walking by you like, what the fuck
fuck?
is wrong with you?
I guess if that's what you're into, like that kind of says that it's doing it for you in the first place. Like you're a pizza file.
Pizza file?
You got to get that slice in you to fuck. You know, it turns you on.
A pizza file.
Pizza file.
Pizza.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to borrow my wanker, chief?
Where was that fucking word you used? Was it rapey? You thought the guy
I
looked
definitely
rapey?
described that dude as rapey without question.
Well, some people definitely come off as very rapey.
Yep, but some dude didn't understand how
Well,
the
that's
adjective
because-
was used.
Because look, he kind of sometimes comes off a little rapey.
Me?
Yeah.
That's a nice compliment. Thank you.
This other dude was definitely more rapey than some dude.
See, but
So
some
that's what's comment, like, that's where this comment comes from.
some dude would be more apt to skull rape you than to just like. It's not about humiliation. It's about just putting his dick inside of your fucking eye socket.
Yeah, the sheer joy of fucking your
That's
brain.
what I like about skull fucking. It's not that specific.
Right.
It's about fucking brains. That's what skull fucking is, right? You want to stick your dick in someone's
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it depends.
Well,
because
no,
a skull
there could be no brains,
has
dude.
a
You
lot
could just
of
fuck a
entry
skull,
points.
like
Some
an
of
empty
them
skull.
have flesh in front of them, you know, eyes and ear canals.
This is an interesting thought. If I ever have my life flash before my eyes, I will have to watch myself masturbate thousands of times. That's true. That's definitely true.
I mean, how long are
from-
you watching that for, though? Is it can't play back the whole life. That would, unless it was on fast forward. But even then, that would take a long time.
Dude, if your whole life flashes before your eyes, does that mean you get to live for another 60 to 80 years after you die?
I think most
relive
likely
everything
you're just
before
dead,
you die.
and that's it. But anyway,
Here's a good thought. I just got married. This is the first time in my life I've wanted to have sex with someone who has the same last name as me.
that's the most culturally acceptable that will be is at that point in time. Everything before that is totally different.
This thought is really fucked. Everybody is actually just a naked person in disguise.
Except the naked people.
Well, yeah, unless you're a nudist.
Or just naked.
Those are the most
You know,
real.
It doesn't have to apply at all times.
Naked people are the most real motherfuckers out there.
Yo, if a bigger car...
As long as they shower.
If a bigger car
Yeah.
implies a smaller penis and a larger shoe implies a larger penis, then clowns must have really massive dicks. That was for Bart, because, you know, he's not here to do the dick joke, so...
I thought you were saying
what
he's a clown.
Well,
So are you saying he's a clown? That's my question.
Can you call that faggot?
naming a porn website Brazzers
Can
is
you
really
call-
considerate because the name can be typed entirely with your left hand. I never put that much thought into it, honestly.
That's actually why I switched to using my left hand. It's just,
What'd
I
you
just
say?
couldn't type with it.
Can you
so
repeat that?
Sure.
Repurpose.
Naming a porn website Brazzers is really considerate because the name can be typed entirely with the left hand because the Brazzers. It's all here.
Interesting.
So you can wank it. And, dude, it's efficiency, man. You don't want to stop in the middle of shit.
You have to touch your keyboard with fingers like dick fingers and shit.
Dick finger.
Hey, what was that website again? I got to change it up over here.
Oh, you got it open in one of those windows.
Every time a condom works, the company
You're right,
loses
it
at
popped
least
up.
one potential customer.
Sometimes. I could see where they would make, all of a sudden, a lot of customers.
Right.
I'm never doing that again. Let me buy in bulk.
You ever wonder how many miles of penis you stroked up to this point in your life?
Oh, I got a really good one.
How
Almost
many times
every
around the
hand
earth?
you shake has had a dick in it.
Right. That includes females.
That's a lot of hands.
And a lot of dicks.
Just about all of them. It's more likely you will shake someone's hand that did have a dick in it than not.
For sure.
Teaching abstinence in sex ed is like teaching people to take the bus in driver's ed. I agree. And that's all I got for that.
Yeah.
That's all I got for
I
that.
guess you have to get on the bus. That's
I
all
do
it is.
have some stoner ones, but that's for a little later.
Can you call Bart's fat ass?
Wow. You are really harsh.
Yeah, dude.
Or just
Let's
call
get him
Bart,
on the fucking
you know,
phone.
like,
What is
Yo,
wrong?
yo, he
see where the
has
night
asked
takes
a
you.
couple
Maybe you want to
times
call
now,
his
bro.
fat
Come on.
ass later.
What is
Just
wrong
call
with
him
this?
now.
Let's do it. Let's do it. He's got a cool ass track. What the fuck?
I got to tell him I love him.
I think you should come here and bring tampons for some dude.
I feel
He's not on. I can't. I don't have his phone number. I talked to him via.
You don't have his... Oh, okay. Technology.
Yeah.
I forget things.
should send him an invite for appear in or whatever the fuck I'm appearing in.
Right?
Hi.
Miss Brenda's here. Hi, Miss B.
Hence all the growling and whatnot.
Oh no, it's Nomnuts is on the Skype line.
She's on the Skype.
Jordan, can you hear Miss Brenda?
She's going hype on the Skype. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
What?
I just got out of work, man. My brains.
Brains doing your brains thing.
I'm gonna plunge the clunge.
Holy shit. What's up, Brenda?
Not much. How you doing?
I unplugged my shit and everything went fucked up and I plugged it back in and you're here.
I know.
So I'm doing
It was like magic for you.
I'm gonna plunge the clunge.
It was. Like, I feel like if I unplug it 3 more times, a band will show up and it's going to be a party.
That would be kind of cool.
Party up in here.
I wonder what the guys are doing tonight. Probably drinking whiskey and sleeping.
Yeah.
They're
sounds
old.
like
They
a
go to
normal
bed
Tuesday.
at like 9:30.
Hey man, if I
This
didn't do a
during the
radio
week.
show, I definitely would go to bed earlier, for sure.
And drink
I can
whiskey
understand why
before bed.
people who have children would be exhausted at any point in time.
Well, that's why you only have one of them.
I have to.
Well,
Just don't get to some dude's level and have like 106.
I have 17.
It was
Missed the
108.
boat on telling both of them.
We're back
Yeah.
down to 17 now, dude. What are you
Right, I know, because we got rid of a few.
Yes.
did you know the gypsies will take babies off your hands?
I know, Knob's parents are gypsies, and I gave them a bunch of kids.
Yeah, but they pay in shekels, dude. Good luck getting that shit transferred. Don't go to Gypsy.
It's more than zero.
Hi, Miss B. How you be?
Guys, I'm good. I just got done shearing the sheeple of the world.
What?
Did you scalp anybody? Like,
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
well, like slab
Actually, do you
meat
know
with
what?
the hair?
The salon I work at is near. It's not like a base. I want to say it's an armory of sorts. So we get a lot of people who serve in the military, and it was they must have like drill or something this weekend because it was all zero fades. They all came in like waves, covered in like little short hairs right now.
That's funny you say that because, yeah, it's this weekend and last weekend because my neighbor goes to that shit. He just went last week.
Yeah, I did eventually just ask because, you know, I'm a chatty individual.
Chatty Cathy.
Chatty.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for him.
Yeah, but they're cool. I like them. Some of them are silly. We joke around. You see them every 2-3 weeks because they get the sides done, you know, bald. And thank you for paying my mortgage, United States Army.
Thank you.
Never works.
Right? I mean, if you think about it, trickle down.
Right?
So I support all those troops.
Yeah, man.
All of them on both sides.
If they're getting their heads cut at my salon and tipping me $5, they avoid a high five to the face.
Nice. Now, you guys may not know this, but I know this. Miss B's got a new podcast deal going on called Roadhousin'.
With Sugar Bean and Miss B.
And it's like episode 6 now, right?
Yeah,
you guys are kicking ass.
We had the debut of that awesome intro you made for us, which people love. People are loving that for sure.
It just worked too good. Like I immediately was like, "Oh, dude, Peter does Roadhouse so well." Like it just worked.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, it's funny you did that because pretty much everybody who said get an intro was like, "You have to have that piece of Family Guy where Peter's like Roadhouse."
And sure enough.
And there it was. It's almost like you read our collective mind.
And then there's a Chef Ramsay in there too, saying shit is raw, which I love Chef Ramsay. I'm a huge fan of all his shows.
Yeah.
Even though I know it's bullshit. Like all my restaurateur friends have been like,
well, it's all TV, so it's all bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's entertaining.
Yeah,
but it's entertaining.
There's really only like a shred of reality in reality TV.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's already made his money, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and he has done, you know, very well in the restaurant business.
I'd like to think that if you were like really cooking in a kitchen of his and he was there, he wouldn't have like such an over the top reaction. I mean, he might be angry, but he wouldn't be like fish slapping angry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fish slapping.
It depends on the show because he does one of those, like he goes to the
Is
restaurant.
that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
Where he's mad at first, but then by the end, everyone's pals. And let's hug and.
He puts the
like
fucking,
he rehabs restaurants.
Yeah, he puts the fucking 2 bread pieces to the girl. And he's like, "What are you? An idiot sandwich?" Dude, that's the fucking great.
But that's totally different because that's the whole Hell's Kitchen
so
vibe. Where I'm gonna fuck with you
drop.
until I give you this amazing prize. You know?
Well, yeah, he's like weeding out the fucking losers, man.
Does he really?
Well, that's a little more realistic because it shows what chefs have to actually go through. Like,
and then
some asshole yelling at them.
Kitchen Nightmares was great. Hotel Hell was great. I also like Anthony Bourdain's fucking.
What happened
crazy
to Hotel
shit.
Hell? It just stopped.
It just stopped. He, I think, got hurt or some shit. Is what I had heard. But
get unhurt because I enjoyed that show. You yelled the least, and it was.
Do you know what I like? Master Chef with the kids.
Oh yes, definitely. My kids
like,
love that
kids
show.
Are like doing it.
Does he really slap people with fish?
Only the kids.
No. One time when he was
the kids.
No, the fish slapping thing came from. He's like, it's raw, and it was like a piece of like cod or haddock, some sort of whitefish, and it was on the plate semi-cooked, and he slapped it, but it epically, literally spread all over the kitchen.
That's raw.
Yeah, because it was like
that's bloody raw
explosion. So I call it like fish slapping crazy, man.
Fish slapping crazy. So I bet those chefs learned a valuable lesson.
It's like Gallagher with a piece of fish.
Dude, I don't. I mean,
But no
maybe you
mouth,
learn
just
something
hand,
in the
open hand.
downtime on Hell's Kitchen, but when you're like in there in the thick of it, how can you learn anything? I would just be like, like fucking flipping shit, chopping shit, just like literally losing my fucking mind. I can't work under that kind of pressure.
That's pretty
fucking
much every
ridiculous.
successful restaurant has some nights that are like. I'm not saying every night is like that, but
Yeah, well, you
you might
get
as well
into
learn
a
to
groove,
dirt. Like
you
that's
know?
got to be the hardest part of all of that. Is just
Yeah.
go. Oh, there's more. Oh, another table came in with 60 people. Like start it all over again.
Yeah, you just turning and burning, man. Turning and burning.
Like Ginsu, Kung Fu, fucking chef bullshit.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
We need sound effects. We'll just do it ourselves.
If that was all together, they could totally sue us. But it's separated. That's just different things.
You don't got your 8 seconds, man. You don't got your 8 seconds.
I pay my royalties.
Oh, nice.
Covered. Good.
Do you know what I buy?
It was a little
all the
bit frightening.
music? I haven't gotten any free music from doing the podcast yet. What up, bands?
All right.
Where's my
Hey,
shit?
Get to work.
Where's my
Stop
free
sending
shit?
it to Knob.
Hey,
Send it to
hey, Brenda,
us.
maybe, on a music break, wink, wink, I have this huge library, wink, wink, that you could, like, maybe peruse and be like,
You want me to take a look at your big library?
He's got it out for you.
maybe in, like, half an hour. Let me go to the refrigerator. Hold on a second. Knob, why do you got your knob in the refrigerator? Well.
It's running hot. Gotta bring it down.
Bring it down.
I'm dropping my fucking cigarette on myself. Gonna burn
Slamming your door.
down. Fuck.
That's
So what
how
are we
he
doing
broke
tonight? What is the show about? Knob's like, come down, it's Chaos Light, and I'm like, what's Chaos Light? I have
Well,
to show
Chaos
up
Light
for
is
that.
basically
That's a great way of describing it. That's
it's
so
basically
funny.
what it is. I mean,
How interesting.
because like
Bart's not here. Knob doesn't give a fuck what we're doing. He's just sort of given up already, and we're kind of doing whatever we want to do.
Oh, nice.
yeah, and we're gonna talk about some stoner stuff when the timing's right.
But he's going to get his little bit of like normal radio show.
Yeah, I'll do the interview
yeah.
part. We'll do the interview
Yeah,
part.
What time
We'll
is
talk
it?
about
music
When are they calling in?
I'm calling them at 9:00.
At 9.
9 on the
Can we
dot.
call Bart?
I don't have his number.
Why don't you call him?
I know. Seriously, you seem so hell bent on calling
I don't know his number.
Bart.
You've said it quite a few times. I think you
Unless-
should just call him.
Do you know her number, dude?
Whose number?
Bart.
I don't.
I don't know.
Namna's disappeared.
I don't
He
know her
did
number.
disappear.
Nah, I'm here. I don't have his number, but you can always Facebook his ass.
I know, but he's not on, so it is what it is.
You sure?
I checked.
He's getting off easy.
I think Namna's kind of choked himself out a little bit too hard just now because he just drifted back. I don't have his number. Like you were right at the edge. It's like, oh shit, they're talking to me. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The problem with staying home is I got a really big fucking water bong with a really big attachment for that water bong.
He's gonna pass the fuck out. He's gonna be comatose.
I know.
In like
I know
10 minutes.
we're dicking around here, but I do want to say there's only 1,046 more views to get us to 100,000 on YouTube. So please go watch
And
something.
then what happens?
Nothing,
Just get it
but,
over
dude,
with
it's
already. That's the
100,000. I mean,
point.
that's a fucking like.
That's like a milestone.
That's a lot.
really
dude.
is.
100,000.
It's an
that's-
excuse to
I
party.
look.
That's a lot of fucking views, man, for a fucking schmuck like me.
you got
Some dumbass in his
Yeah.
garage.
Right. Taking
Used
videos
to
of
be
like
in
the local scene, you know.
Child's room.
I'd live out here if I was a teenager. I'd be like, "Fuck you! I'm living in the garage."
I don't need
This is my
anything.
teenager room. This definitely is.
I hear you.
Totally is.
Fuck
I
you,
need
I'm
my
moving in
space.
the garage.
Fuck you, I'm going up and on.
I just need to be me.
Pretty much, man.
Don't come in.
Knob's like, fuck you, you are. That's my office. Get your shit and get out.
Right.
Put a keep out mom on the door.
Right.
No moms allowed. Did you make me my hot pockets? All right. Flashing back, man. I'm flashing back.
I want a motherfucking Cholito, man.
Yeah, I want more cheesy poofs.
Of course I want some cheesy poofs. Goddamn. I am the cartman of the group, actually. In my
God damn it.
and my friends, that was my deal. I was the cartman of the group, even though I'm not fat. I'm festively plump.
Your face is deep.
Shaka, bruh.
I like to think of myself as suited for northern weather.
Fuck you.
It's gone. It's all gone.
All of it.
It's all
We
good.
should take a fucking music break. It's fucking 10:40 already.
And it's
8:40 already.
Wow, I was gonna say, holy shit.
8:40 already.
Time warp.
8:40.
This is good beer. I haven't even finished one.
It's re-roofied the shit out of
Today's
that.
episode is brought to you by
Line
Time Travel
Tube.
Lager.
Brought to you by the beer that Knob roofied the piss out of.
Look,
Okay,
it's called
we did it.
Cosbying. Get your terms correct.
He's going to be in your ass in ETA 3, 2, 1, go.
Wake up someday. Wake up someday.
Hey, so you went to the Shape CD release.
That I did. I actually have the audio from that show. I haven't yet gotten to it. In
Yeah.
the sense
How'd
of
it
like,
sound?
Well, I'll say this. I went to the Slothfest show where Ian was mixing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for such a small little room, it sounded fucking beautiful. I mean, it was fucking awesome all night long, the entire evening.
Bleachers is
So
a
all the
decent sized
bands-
room.
It's a pretty medium-sized room, you know.
Honestly, to mix for
Lots of
sound is an
stage.
oddly sized room because you have that one hall-like space that reaches back to the soundboard, but then it's like
It turns.
like a bar,
Yeah.
and it turns.
And the cool thing is, like,
So-
once you get to the bar area, like, you almost can't hear beyond, you know, like the
Well,
There
you
are
can
dead zones,
hear,
absolutely.
but it's not so
Like-
loud. So if you don't want to be bombarded, it's kind of nice to be able to
Yeah.
not be bombarded.
I
Options
think
are
the
good.
first show I caught at Bleachers ever, me going there, hearing a lot about the place, was Chaotic. They played there, and that place fucking blew me out the walls. I loved it, and we still
Yeah.
haven't played there, but that
Do you
place
know-
is sick.
And they have. Do you know what I like about it? I wish there were. I wish we could take like that bar, but like make it into like Cherry Street because it has good food. It's clean. All of its amenities are like upkept.
right.
And you know the sound's good,
Yes.
and they have people who mix it good.
Yes.
Sound good is a big part of that,
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah.
so compare
Ian's
that
really good.
compare that to, you know, a place
no way
like
around
Cherry Street, which I've been to 100 million
Do
times.
you know who's
and
the young kid that?
Will Fitting
Will,
does a
he's
fucking
very
pretty good
good,
job.
yeah.
And he does.
What's missing at Bleachers is
Oh,
the
Will
stickers.
Boom and Sound.
Yeah, he does. He does good.
The stickers
when he
and
does sound,
posters.
I'm happy.
Yeah, you know, I'll
I mean,
tell you what. At the
Scott
shape, the
mixes
shape.
us okay, but he gets crazy with that reverb sometimes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are you doing? That's crazy! It's tripping me out, man."
He's definitely got some kind of hearing dysfunction.
Well,
Whether it's
come
just
on.
how it relates to him. Like, it's not consistent, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
he's come a long way recently. It's a lot better. I'm not
Well, I
getting
think
into
it's
his
like
whole
if he
personal
drinks-
life, but it's definitely gotten better because of that whole stuff, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he was doing a lot of stuff, and that would explain.
That would explain that stuff.
and you see the difference, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
but then again, that's still relative. And
I know.
people
So
are
yeah,
people,
so
and-
but yeah, I think it sounded pretty fucking awesome for the entire night from the Shapes CD release show. The Shapes certainly sounded fucking incredible. Their new album is so good. I don't give a fuck. Go get that shit. It's really fucking awesome. I'm really digging the shit out of it.
They always sound good. Knob, how long until you got those tracks up?
Oh, we've had some Shape stuff, dude. Oh, you want to play music right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's tired of listening
That's
to
where we were trying to get around to.
I got you.
it's 8:43. You know.
Yeah, that was your idea, too.
What's the
That's-
name of the
that was your
fucking
idea.
band we're going to be interviewing in the near future?
Name of the band is called Young Other. I got that stuff waiting for them. We'll get to that.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock hour.
Got to think of something like intriguing to ask them.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm starting to see smoke coming out of his ears.
It's like I'm taking a shit.
Intriguing.
It's like I'm
Powering down.
I'm trying to poop. I'm like squeezing an idea out.
I'm gonna play some older stuff, man. This one's called "World Lost."
Yeah,
Song's
some dudes
called
just
"Brutality." We'll be back.
Some dude shit on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Tell me things that I should know. I've seen enough worships. I know my vision angry and free. I'll be the master of your worship incarnate. I never follow one of your three. It's in your wall, not who you know. It's in your mind, it's in your heart and your brain. It took some years for the great revelation. Explores the most men in the game.
In the past, you may have tried other alcoholic beverages, but you've never tried one so smooth. Introducing Cosby.
All right.
That's right, Cosby. It's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You take a couple shots of Cosby, and you'll be out for the count. Guaranteed. Cosby. Never going to a liquor store near you, and may be registered on some list.
Is it all right to laugh?
So this next one is called Anathema, which means one who's loathed and hated. It's a ghost story about the lady in white and red eyes that I had some fun with. So a little bluesy, swampy bullshit. Mr. Pete. Thank you.
Awesome. Fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey, fucking yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sometimes I get that Alzheimer's and I don't remember shit. Then effing radio comes along and punches me in the face. Now I remember everything clearly. I love you, effing radio. You're the best.
I like that.
That was a good one.
Official F and Radio OFNR 9180. You just heard Marching to Paris. Forget the Yesterdays. The Shape before that with Anathema. Right from here from OFNR. And of course, we started off with World Lost Brutality. I just like watching fucking some dude twitch when I don't play metal. It's fucking awesome. He's over there fucking cursing me under his breath, and he thinks I can't hear him.
You're giving him epilepsy, and I like it a lot.
Dude, but just because, you know, like, it's Indie 180, I don't have to fucking play metal all the fucking
I
time.
like that last band you played. What was their name again?
Marching to Paris. They're from
Marching to
Sacramento,
Paris.
California.
California usually puts out good shit.
I mean, it's polished. It's, you know, it's
Yeah, well, there's got to be a plethora of studios about because
Plethora.
the plethora. Would you say we have a plethora?
Piñatas?
a plethora of piñatas? Holy shit, man. What you doing with a plethora of piñatas, man? That's all right. Suddenly Paco's.
Know what a plethora is?
Suddenly Paco's here. Holy free, holy.
Take it out.
I'm the slowest mouse in all Mexico.
What was that from? Three Amigos?
Yes.
Yeah, Three Amigos. Do you ever see that movie? It's hilarious.
Classic.
I'm sure I have.
Once upon a time, Chevy Chase was funny, I promise.
Right?
Oh, pardon me. So, we're going to call Young Other.
Nice.
Get them on the line. Calling Brandon. And it's funny because, you know, I know a guy named Brandon, too. He's 7. He's going to Axe Fest. He's stoked. He's like, Dad, got to see Apostasy, and we got to see Cyperna. I was like, all right, do that. So we got to see Diabolus because they helped me out with the tickets, you know. Thank you, Steve. Much. Love you. Not been the much.
Nice.
Hooking up the old man with the Axe Fest tickets so I can be a hero to the kid and be like, you want to go see metal? Okay. We'll go see as many fucking bands as you can last, and then when you're tired, I'll get you in the car and we'll drive home.
How much are Access Fest tickets?
At all.
I think if you get them from the bands early, they're $15.
No, it's not that
But
bad.
it's like 2 stages, and there's food and like really great beer actually at the Outer Space.
They do have a good beer selection. I don't.
And the
think
sound
they have
there is
great
actually
liquor
not
selection.
not horrible. No, not a very good liquor selection.
And that other bar isn't always open.
No.
And it's not like they let you know ahead of time whether or not you can do that.
Suffice to say, it's
But you
going
would
to be.
think they would.
It should
have
be a
it
really
some
great
stages.
night of music. There's going to be so many great bands. I want to see Glass Divide because those guys came in and ripped up the studio. They did an awesome job with the fucking metal acoustic shit. That was nuts, man. I never heard that in my life. It was crazy. Anyway, I'm going to call Brandon from fucking Young Other. See if we can get him on the line. He's from Mass. I don't know exactly from where in Mass. Fitchburg, maybe? Sound familiar?
I feel like that's far away.
Mass is generally far. After you get past Springfield, everything after that is kind of, yeah.
It's all far.
It's kind of far. Like, yo, I lived like 3 hours from here in Lowell, Mass. I wouldn't recommend Lowell. Nor would I recommend Lawrence either.
Isn't there a baseball team?
They
in
let
Lowell,
your kind
Massachusetts?
up in Massachusetts.
What's that?
Baseball stadium.
Yeah, I think so. Let me call Brandon here from Young Other. We'll talk more Mass.
There's someone that's
Nomnuts, are you still there? Hey, Nomnuts, are you still there?
I think he passed out.
Where is she?
Nomnuts? Hello, Nomnuts?
Before he was
Oh,
shutting
he's
himself out.
left. He's left the...
Bye-bye.
This is Brandon.
Where?
Hello?
Hello? Hey, is this working? Can you hear it?
Oh, there you go. I can hear you now.
Oh, shit. I can't use the Bluetooth speakers.
Oh, no.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Nothing. We've been hanging out.
Right.
You tuned in a little bit.
Yeah, tuned in a little bit. You're like, oh, shit, what are we getting ourselves into here?
People are idiots.
These guys are fucking totally dumb motherfucking total bunch of nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for a connect.
Hold on, we're going to try and connect to a Bluetooth thing so we can all hear better.
All right. Meanwhile, we're here at OFNR. It's Fish Fucking Your Radio hanging out. I got myself. There's some dude. There's Dr. Monkey Business. And, of course, Miss B from Roadhosen.
Roadhosen.
Because, I got to give the shameless plug on the Metal Syndicate Podcast Network.
Yeah, check this out.
Oh, you're doing a show with Agrippa?
Well, he's hosting our show on his podcast.
On his podcast. She sends it to me every week. I got to figure out a date to start playing it. I think maybe I give you Thursday night spot since the demon's gone.
I know. What happened to that? Just life in general?
He disappeared.
Way too many kids.
Yeah.
He just stopped sending me a show, and I hit him up, and I'm like, so what's up? And he didn't never text me back, so I was like, all right, well,
okay.
I can't keep advertising a show that doesn't exist.
Yeah, like a quick, hey man, life, sorry, I'll send when I can, put it on pause for now.
Yeah. But it's cool, I mean,
So,
whatever.
can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, sweet. Is it echoing at all?
What's that?
Is it echoing at all?
No, it's not echoing.
Nice. Shut up.
It is cutting in and out, I think, though. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, it's definitely not as clear as when it's just the one person.
Right?
Somebody go out to the car and connect it to the car speakers.
This is official fucking new fucking radio, and we're trying to talk to some guy named Brandon, I think.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? All right, so how long have you guys been doing the band thing? How long have you guys been Young Other? Man, can you make any more noise?
A little over a
No,
year.
seriously.
Just about.
You should sit by
Yeah,
this
sounds about right. We're edging on the 2.
So edging on to 2 years? That's cool.
Yeah. We're going to come out with that EP. We're going to shoot for August 26th. We have the EP release show coming out. Process and a half getting that thing ready.
Yeah, man, absolutely. That's, a huge deal, and especially your first EP. Now, have you ever done that before in any previous bands where you've actually pressed out something and had it in your hands? Because I'll tell you, that first time you ever do it, it's kind of like, it's me, like on a disc. Even if it's shit, it's me on a disc.
Yeah, that's like your golden shit right there. That's your first big boy poop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I pooped on the body by myself. Absolutely. Fucking A.
Yeah, I released an EP in one of my old bands, but we were actually broke up, in the process of releasing. So we never printed physical CDs in that one. But it's all online.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm
For
telling
the, the other side of the band, we used to be in a band too. We had an EP, Unforeseen Tragedy, Memory Lane. That was probably our first EP release. It was, really, it was a good time.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's forever embedded in your brain. Like, oh man, I actually put out something creative, and whether it sucks or whatever. Now, you know what I mean. There's definitely shit I've put out that I never should have, but I did, and whatever. It's out there,
It's still your baby.
Yeah.
Even if it's a junkie.
Even if it comes out like some dude, it's still your baby.
Yeah, or stillborn.
Like I said, even if it comes out like some dude, he's definitely a stillborn. Look at him.
Or multiple kids, conjoined.
Yeah, let me really quickly introduce you here, Brandon, to the guys here at the studio. It's myself, of course, Knob. I've got some dude here.
Hi.
Dr. Monkey Business has gone off to do monkey business. I don't know where he went.
I think he's taking a pee and
he's
smoking a
peeing?
cigarette.
He's got a poop.
And that's Brenda. That's Mrs. B.
Hello.
Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Yeah, there's the doctor.
So, you guys, do you always do EPs? Because I have this big argument that local bands don't even bother doing a full length. Just do EPs. Because you can put them out faster. Thoughts?
Unless you're gonna take
we
a few years
kind of have a
between
game
them,
plan.
Don't go for the full length every time. You'll
Every
bury
time,
yourself.
Yeah. It'll take you 3 years to put it out.
If you want to record,
pretty much.
have good stuff now. Put that.
We have plan on getting a couple EPs out over the next 2 years, and then kind of going into a full length after reviews, 3 or 4 of those EP ideas that we have.
That's a great idea.
Busting out more
at that point.
Yeah, at least then you kind of know where you're at, you know? If it's, like, even worth doing a full length. Did we lose
Yeah,
him?
I mean, we have a lot of diversity in what we're kind of writing between all of us together.
Right.
And just in general, we try to keep it diverse. So it'd be nice to see what kind of gets the reactions out of our fans and everything. So that's kind of what we're going to go for before we do a full length, so we can kind of perfect our sound by that point.
Nice.
So now, and this may be a rude question, I'm not sure. You guys ain't chicks, so how old are you dudes?
I'm 6.
Nice. Man, you are a prodigy.
Good for you, dude.
Now, I'm 21. We got Jared here. Hi, I'm 19. He's a baby. Yeah, I'm the baby.
That's all right. We gotta start
I'm Dale.
somewhere.
I'm 2.
You're 2. Nice. Just getting on the potty. Good job.
I'm the old man of the group. I'm 26.
Holy shit. They gotta trade you in for a younger model.
Oh, shit.
No,
the oldies work the best.
The only reason I ask is because, you know, I'm an old fuck. I'm 38, so like I remember buying stuff on cassettes and shit. You know, like that shit mattered. Like I had to buy it before my friends and get to their house first, so I could show them like, yo, I got this new cassette. Yo, we gotta listen to this Metal Church record. We gotta listen to this shit right now. You know what I mean?
Cassettes. Tape.
Yeah, that was when you had to have the coolest collection.
Oh,
fuck yeah. That's messed up. That's
You know, so for me, it's like, you know, that where I go with that is, you know, do you guys like having tangible stuff, or are you cool with the idea of streaming and digital?
I mean, it depends. Okay, it's a good variation because you want to make sure you reach out to every crowd. You know, I know that the older crowd definitely likes having the hard copies. Not to say I do myself. But then there's everybody else who talk about, you know, they only have everything on their phones, everything on their, well, nobody really uses iPods anymore. But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Streaming is Spotify, iTunes, you know, that's, it's easy access. That's what it's all about.
Well,
but
that,
it's good to have,
I think, too,
so everybody gets what they want.
YouTube is so huge, man. Like, people really don't pay attention. I think bands miss that avenue. That's free avenue to get your, even if you just put your music up there, you know, like, and put a graphic from the album art, you know, and just do that. Like, that's a way to get more people to listen to, you know?
Yeah, a lot of the younger generation really like that instant gratification of just being able to look it up on their phone.
Absolutely. Whether it's on one of these streaming services or, like I said, like a YouTube, everybody's got that. That, like, comes pre-installed a lot of times on phones.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like
we like to have the CDs, too, because, you know, somebody might see you at a show, they might forget your name by the end of the show, but at least they have your CD. So
oh, yeah, well, definitely. You got to have that physical copy. See, for me, like, especially the local bands, man, I love getting that physical thing, man. Like the Shape CD release show, man. I was broadcasting, I was working technically, but I paid to get in because I wanted that CD, man. I needed to have a copy of that. That was important to me. Got to have that, even though I've got
memorabilia.
I've got the digital copy on the station already, but like, no, I need to have the actual copy. You know what I mean? Like that. Same with Eyes of Dead, James. Same with you guys. Same with fucking Continuum. Even though I might have it digitally, I gotta have that fucking hard copy still. It's something weird about that, man. It's strange.
You did. Well, I mean, that's why I'm kind of starting to realize, not that we're saying we're going vinyl, but
Nice.
that's the big thing with, you know, vinyl for how expensive it is. It's really just like, you know, a gift or something, you know, a piece of memorabilia that you really hold on to.
Yeah,
I think that's...
yeah. I think. I mean, look,
Well,
if you're gonna get into the
yeah,
vinyl
but
aspect, you gotta
coolest
do.
out of all of them.
You got to do a full length, and it's, you know, you really got to go for broke, and it's not one of those things you think you're ever going to make your money back on because it's so stupid expensive to do that it is really just one of those, like, sell it for $20, hope that you sell it for $20 and people buy it because it's cool looking and maybe it could be used as art or it's a great record and could be listened to, you know, one or the other or both. A lot of my fucking vinyls, man, that I love from my heydays are art now. They're framed and fucking, you know, hung on my wall, you know, because it's like that record is fucking awesome, you know.
Mm-hmm. A lot more appreciation.
Well, yeah, and that's the strange thing too, because like I feel like the internet age has sort of destroyed that mentality of ownership of something, ownership of part of the music, or ownership of part of the process. You know, even though you didn't do shit but bought the record, still felt like you're part of the fan club or something, you know?
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Now, I've asked a shit ton of bands over the years this same question. If you guys could take Young Other out on tour with any band, dead or alive, who do you got on tour with?
Oh, jeez. You're going to get like a battle going here. We're all like so different in our...
Good, I want to hear shotguns.
Yeah.
Death, screaming.
Chainsaws.
Well, what about you, bro?
I'd say, like, if I'm thinking the whole band, I'd say a good general band that we'd probably do is Breaking Benjamin. I don't think any of us dislike Breaking Benjamin.
Right.
We're all pretty... Me, personally, I'd love to do Avenged Sevenfold. I just love how, like, technical their music is.
Right.
All right.
Ah, crap, what are you giving to me? Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, I'm one for, say, I don't know. Well, I can't say 3 Days Grace because...
Well, they're dead or
I'd say
alive.
something like...
Yeah, 3 Days Grace is fine. Why not?
Is it coincidence that all these bands are Dr. Monkey Business's favorite fucking bands in the whole world?
Like Saint Asonia or maybe something... oh, come on. Well, I mean, commercially they're good. It's Adam Gontier, that's why. Everything else is just... Yeah. When they play the 3 Days Grace covers, that's when they're good. But anyway. No, I'd say some people like... Rap Tongue Orchestra. They're kind of they're a super group that came out last year. Kind of got a little bit of, Mastodon, Dillinger Escape Plan, Alice in Chains. That's a big one for me, right?
I saw Dillinger Escape Plan's last show's coming up, man. That's crazy.
For which one?
Dillinger Escape Plan. They're doing their last show ever kind of deal.
Oh, really? Yeah, I saw them last year, the final tour back in Providence, Rhode Island. That was a great show. I totally... got me there.
Dude, if you like that shit, you should check out Cyperna here in Connecticut. That's kind of like the same sort of like breakdowns and shit, like that style, man. It's real fucking good shit.
Oh, no shit. That's cool. All right.
So do we have tunes that we can hear from these guys?
Yeah, definitely. I do have some tunes, actually. They had sent over the lyric video for their single called Find a Way. And you guys hang on the line here, and if you talk, you're going to talk over your own music. So we'll play this track, and we'll come right back. We'll talk with you guys some more.
All right.
Young Other, Find a Way, right here on OFNR. I would dare say crank it up, but I might get sued.
Nice.
There you have it.
I like the harmonies on that.
You're just talking about teabagging now.
Thank you.
It's true.
Oh,
I'm not alarmed.
Gotta shut that off.
Some
Hang
dude.
Hi.
Go sit in the corner.
Where is that? Where is it?
Oh, things are happening.
He's got the
I got
dunce
it.
cap.
I got it. So there you go. There's some young other.
So, where are you guys playing? What's going
Hello?
on? How can we see you? Hello, can you hear me now?
No.
What the hell is going on?
A puppet show.
Just as long as it's not puppetry of a penis.
I mean, they could
Are you guys still there?
over there?
We are here. It's just breaking up like crazy.
Oh man!
No
Damn
dick-
technology.
How about now?
I hear
Much
you now.
better.
Hey, all right, cool. Sorry, what was the question?
Like, where can we see you? Where are you playing? What's going on?
Oh, okay. Well,
Our next book show is the EP release show where we open so we can prepare for it and make it.
Okay, you're gonna have to try that one all again because it broke up, and all I heard was make it.
Sounds like you're gargling nuts.
It does.
Eddie Vedder.
Well, that's what I was doing. So
Eddie Vedder.
Do it in your non-Eddie Vedder voice.
Oh my gosh. We'll get there.
our next show is the EP release, August 26th. That's going to be in Fitchburg at the British American. But for people that can't make that, we got one over by Salisbury Beach on September 9th. And we had another one October 21st, but the venue's changing, so we're not sure where that is right now.
It's a mystery gig.
Now, I guarantee you the EP release is going to be a wicked pissa.
Wicked pissa. Oh, Lord.
Guy.
Whereabouts? So where you guys are near Fitchburg? That's where you guys all reside.
Where is
about
Fitchburg?
a town away, 2 towns.
Yeah, we practice out of the Gardner area mainly, but
right on.
There's just not a lot going on around here, so
right.
We're all over the place for playing.
Like to travel.
You should try to come down to CT.
Yeah.
What?
You should try to get to Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tells history.
Yeah.
He doesn't know his state.
I'm geographically challenged. Big.
There's definitely some good rock bands here in the area, and even in the Mass area. Vision Within is very awesome. They were just here last week, kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
At Webster a couple weeks ago, Born of Osiris. That's a really good venue.
Nice.
Yeah, just park in the paid lot.
Right.
And don't walk alone at night.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be safe.
Not walk alone at night.
And if you're playing there, for the love of God, have somebody on your gear at all times.
Yeah, don't leave your gear
Yeah.
not locked up.
Ever.
If you're loading out, just go.
Just go, man. Go.
And for the love of God, don't leave your keys in the fucking truck.
While it's running.
Oh my God, no. Place is like in the let's say, middle of the ghetto. You know,
It's in the ghetto.
Kind of a,
Breakable windows on your car.
hey, I mean the venues. It's great. I love the underground stage. Main stage is great.
They
but,
usually have pretty good sound in the underground too. Pretty good sound in the underground. Sorry.
I've seen Continuum play rock the Webster a few times.
You guys should get a gig there.
Yeah, or come down the Cherry Street way, or Cooks, or Outer Space. There's lots of cool venues here in Connecticut.
Damn straight. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's lovely.
Didn't these guys get along with Scotty's band? What's the fuck of that band?
Crossing Rubicon, yeah, shit, yeah. You guys definitely check out Crossing Rubicon and check out Anarchy Promotions as well while you're at it.
I don't think they can play bars yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're fucking young.
I
Man,
can.
Fuck.
Well, you
Deal with this since I've been like 14. And I just get the X across the back of the hand, and I get to play and leave. So
Fuck, I forgot
it
I was
works out
talking to
nicely.
children. God, fuck. Oh man, I should clean up my language too.
Well, they could go to X Fest.
Hey, you guys could have come to X Fest. Yeah, Outer Space is usually all ages. Toad's Place too, all ages. But they don't do good shows at Toad's anymore.
It's a big room.
All right, so I got a question for you guys. You
We
guys
look around that area. That's awesome.
You guys are a little younger. If we here at OFNR gave you like an MP3 player, iPod, whatever, and you had it for a month and you give it back to us, what guilty shit might we find on there that you're listening to?
Guilty shit.
Like stuff that's so not rock and roll, or just way out of the box.
Yeah, way out of the box type stuff. And you don't have to even be guilty about it, because some people like Dr. Monkey Business over there, I'm not guilty about nothing.
I'm not guilty about anything on my
Right, I know, but then they don't answer the question. It's like, well,
That is
it's
the
just
answer.
something that...
Why do you have to feel guilty about liking any kind of music?
What are you trying to do, man? Segregate us?
Yes.
Put us all in our little place?
You're trying to repress me with your guilt, man.
We're just stumbling into shambles.
We're not having it.
Not having it, man.
So anyway, what guilty shit might we find on your stuff?
I have like everything on there. I probably have some stupid ass fucking porn artist on there. Joke.
I never said
like some
it.
Miley
We have
Cyrus
some
or-
some Justin Bieber or Despacito.
Yeah, party in the U.S.
You share Spotify. I'm like, what the hell is on my history? Why do you not remember listening to Party in the USA?
Duran Duran. Come on, let's hear it.
Some Taylor Swift.
Hey, had Platinum Records, had them. Somebody had to listen to her.
No, like tons.
Listen,
of,
Guitar
like,
Hero 5, I fucking nailed the vocals on Taylor Swift. On X.
You might not want to go around bragging about that, buddy.
Fuck that shit. Brag about it.
I don't know. Maybe you might. You know, it depends.
Well, couldn't you do like a metal cover of a Taylor Swift song? I mean,
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
There's got to be one
or
that
anyone.
translates
somebody.
to metal.
I think that Brenda would step up to this one, man.
She doesn't even know them.
I
She's
don't
joining
think-
their band.
Chobi loves that shit.
What are you signing her up for? I'm not her agent. What the fuck?
Oh man,
Dude, Chobi loves that shit, man. Taylor Swift.
or like a Katy Perry song or something like
your
that.
band-
I could
Bandmates
see.
already know all the
I could see
music.
Tony listening to anything and be like, okay. I would never think twice about it. Just out of nowhere, he was listening to Billy Ray Cyrus. I'd be like, somehow this makes sense. I can't describe it.
I can't describe it.
Let me
So
see your
that's-
pickup.
He just
That's
seems like
your
a tolerant
homework.
guy.
Make a metal
Accepting.
version of a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
Or Katy Perry.
Call in tomorrow. Let us know how it came out.
I know it's impossible.
We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, send it over when it's done. I'd like to, we'll use
It's
it
done
as
at
our
the end of the month.
We'll use it as our theme song.
It's impossible to make
Right.
music that's more metal than Katy Perry.
Oh well, if
Come
you're gonna
on.
use it as your theme song,
What about all that, like,
it's gotta be something real
those
insulting.
Jesus songs? That's definitely more metal.
What?
The Christian metal.
Yeah. That's
Yeah?
metal. It says metal right in it.
Lord,
Right in it.
We love Satan.
So what about
Some Switchfoot,
what?
so
What
I
about
can't even, I
so?
can't even with you
So
guys.
what about like?
I
Do you
can't
guys
even
remember?
know
Can't even
who
with
is
you
and who isn't.
Do you remember
I
the
think, like,
first
White Lion is
first
the
album that you ever bought, either digitally or tangibly, and then the most recent thing that you have purchased?
Not gonna lie, I bought Jack Johnson On and On. I was a little beach bum until I joined the band and listened to grunge and a lot of modern rock. So the last album I bought was actually Highly Suspect, Boy Who Cried Wolf, Cape Cod-based band.
Nice.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Well, now we gotta look that up.
Yeah. That's kind of how this works, actually.
Yeah, right.
I totally do. That's why I ask these crazy questions, like, "Hey, who you
Just
played
trying to
with
find
recently?"
new music.
Fucking A.
He's trolling you.
Trolling for new music. Is that a problem?
Yep.
I've got an addiction. I'm sorry.
I think
know
the
some people are way
first
worse.
album I bought was no, definitely not Britney Spears. Yeah, it was definitely Dirt by Alice in Chains. And the most recent that I bought was this new supergroup that came out a little while ago with Scott Stapp, Bumblefoot of New Guns N' Roses, John, what's the bassist of Disturbed? John, the bassist of Disturbed, well, he's on there as well. They're called Art of Anarchy, and their album's The Madness. Wicked good. It's very, it's like a new, it's kind of, I think that's the closest to what we kind of play, like style-wise. It's just very, very melodic, very
but a hard rocking feel to it. It's some good stuff. You should check the single.
I hear a little bit of Alice in Chains with
Yeah.
the chords you guys pick out for the vocal harmonies.
He said wicked.
They
Couple
do that
times.
sometimes.
I lived in Mass for a few years. Years.
Yeah, guy, wicked A. And they teach it in the schools.
They really do. I'll tell you what, man. That's no joke because the teachers all speak like that. It's crazy. I went to school in Lowell for a while, man. For like 3 years, I was in school. I was in graduate school up there in Lowell, and fucking A, man. It was every teacher was like, "Yeah, this is wicked, and that's wicked," because you know that's not too far
Dude,
from.
guy, what Chester guy?
Yeah. Go down on the east side over there and get the cannolis.
What about you, Adam? What's your? All right. Well, for me, first album I ever bought. I don't remember which album it was, but it was definitely Switchfoot.
See, he knows what's
Most
up.
recent.
Told you. People like that shit.
Yeah.
Continue.
About that. The most recent album I bought, Alaska by Between the Buried and Me.
Nice.
Really good stuff. More into heavy metal.
Nice. How many people are there in that room? Hello?
Yeah, there's 5 of us.
Oh, everybody's there? How many? What was that, 3?
Yeah.
Are the other 2 mute? Are you there?
Brandon, you're up.
Would you like to say something? Would you like to shout out your families?
Igor.
No, not
see,
today.
see the Hunchback
Not
one?
today. I have not a what the first album I got was. I really can't remember for the life of me. I suck.
Well, okay. Well, here's another one. What would you say was your gateway to like hard rock?
Crack.
Crack is the gateway drug. Kids.
God damn it,
Crack.
doctor. Settle down over there for a second, would you?
Okay, gateway.
Franken was a gateway to crack. The first place I started.
That was
at a
your
young age.
So I was
Crack is whack.
moving on.
Moving on.
No, I mean, you know, it's crazy because, like, you guys are 21 or whatever, man. My first CD that I ever bought with my own money, swear to God, hand to the Bible, whatever, dude, was Dirt by Alice in Chains. I fucking loved that record so fucking much. It was that and Metallica's fucking Master of Puppets because I had to have it on CD because I had worn my brother's fucking cassette out.
Album's badass.
Couldn't listen to it anymore.
Yeah, they're reissuing that.
I just
year.
saw that, dude. You know I'm getting that fucking double box issue, dude. I don't give a shit. I'll go to Merle's.
Merle still exists.
Yeah, I know, dude. I pass that store every day. That's where I got the last album by them.
Yeah. I remember what my first album was.
Go ahead, Brandon.
That I consciously bought, not bought because somebody told me to go buy it. It was Biles Techno Whore.
Nice.
That's a little industrial band from Jersey.
Man, Industrial was such a good
First
thing,
album
man.
that I ever bought.
Industrial was like a big thing for a hot
fuck,
second,
man.
and now you really have to hunt to find.
Dude,
good
there was
music.
so many
Part
good.
of when I was in high school.
There was so many
definitely
good
a thing.
ones.
It was a thing, right?
So many good bands, dude. Like, you know, I mean, even like on the commercial
Ministry,
level, like
KMFDM.
yeah, oh, dude,
Like
Skinny
on the
Puppy,
commercial,
fuck,
Skinny
dude,
Puppy.
oh, dude. There was a show right after
You used to
because
like break shit to Skinny Puppy.
when I was in college radio, I had a show, and my show ended, and the fucking industrial guys came on after me, so they gave me a total fucking education.
They're like, this is what you need to know.
Like serious, because he spun
be a true rivet head.
he spun actual records, and the dude was like really good at what he did.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna soak up as
Did
much.
he look
knowledge.
like an extra for a 9 Inch Nails video?
Oh, totally, absolutely.
He was in The Crow, right?
Yeah.
Are we still interviewing a band?
I'm sorry, we get off on tangents. We get on
Guys
tangents.
are too quiet.
Who?
Not you,
They're not
stupid.
quiet. It's just hard to hear them.
They're quiet on this side.
So, you
They're
guys
all
got a
eating. They're
website?
badass.
Like, how do people like become fans
And buy your merch.
and buy your merch? Pretty much, sell yourself. You got 5 minutes. Go.
Damn.
And whore.
Just the gentle lover.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want me to be.
I'm too old to stick around.
Or t-shirt smell of rich mahogany. Leather-bound books.
Other Brown
Other
Books.
Brown Books.
That tells me you're important.
Are we going on a date or am I buying your album? I mean, what's happening here?
Right, yeah,
Did you just eat a wheel of cheese?
Did we have a miscommunication?
I'm not even mad anymore. That's amazing.
Is this your Craigslist ad or what the fuck?
Are you in a glass case of emotion?
Do you remember The Advocate?
Oh!
And like you used to read all the personals in the back of The Advocates. That shit was
Right.
comedy gold, man. I remember
Oh,
that.
see, we used to early on in the Indie 180 with Nomnuts. We did the Craigslist calls. We would just randomly call Craigslist.
Some of those
ads.
were damn funny.
Nice.
Some of those were damn funny.
And yeah, some of them just because of who you get on you just never know.
You do never know. You guys should have taken like the 6-hour drive and just came down to be in the studio. It's more fun that way.
Let's do it next time. We're down.
Right.
What you doing right now? We will still be here.
Actually,
I got the day off tomorrow.
Show's gonna be over.
I work for myself. I'll figure it out. I don't need to work tomorrow.
All right. What about this? What about this one? Do you guys remember the first song you ever learned?
Oh, yeah. I learned Hand of Blood by Bullet for My Valentine, and I remember shitting my pants when I finally did it.
You really shat yourself?
So that's on YouTube or what?
Well, yeah.
That's on YouTube. That's actually on Snapchat, bro.
Snapchat.
Grindr.
Yo, what's this other shit that's the Sharaha?
Oh well, it's
Sriracha?
anonymous.
Pass it to her.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So
It's
either you
anonymous
or him.
commenting.
Who the fuck cares? I don't know. I just don't care.
I kind of want to set one up just so I can read them online, like on OFNR, because I'm sure they'd be just awesomely entertaining.
I'd set up like a troll account.
I've seen some people use those things, and they post like 18 different. I wish I could ask you out, but I'm so shy, and I know it's just them going on and messaging themselves.
Because that makes you attractive to a female.
Right.
Not having the balls enough to speak up.
Now they call it stalking, but they used to call it getting to know you.
It's like
Exactly.
secret stalker tools.
Used to be called
Stalking.
getting to know you.
Stalking is fun, though.
You would know. You would know.
From what angle, though? Like for the stalker or the stalkee?
Well, I stalked a band once. I got a blowjob for it.
Holy TMI.
You definitely pretended. You lied about being in that band, and
Yes,
it got
you
you a
did.
blowjob. Yeah.
Did you really lie about being in a band?
He was.
And
He
it
said he was
worked.
in Rail. He said he was in Risk All Life,
And somebody blew
Yes.
you for that?
and then was really
Oh my
pissed off when
God.
he wasn't on stage because he stuck around like an asshole.
I would have stuck around
That actually
too.
makes
like,
it way funnier.
Look at what you did, you dumb.
Yeah.
Like Nirvana's personal
This is the age
stage
of social
dancer.
media. You can find out
That's
who's in
being
any
part of the
band
band.
real quick.
I'm in the band, man, for sure.
Okay. Aw.
So being that you guys are like the grunge era, man, how do you guys feel about the loss of someone like Chris Cornell and a Chester Bennington even?
Hearing about it.
You did just.
I mean, is
Come on, Dale.
that a serious answer, or are you being facetious?
Well, as a vocalist, the entire Seattle movement is probably like my most interested music history. Really, just how so many unbelievable vocalists came out of one era, pretty much in a matter of 2 years, and it's just now that we only have one left, it's just kind of heartbreaking. Chris Cornell is the voice for generations and generations to come, and it's just
See, like for me, it's
really tough.
It's really strange because like we do a 90s and 90s all day here on Tuesdays, and I've been listening, and it's like a fucking like a moratorium on music, man. It's like holy shit, he's dead, Lane's dead, fucking Shannon Hoon's dead, fucking Scott Weiland's dead, fucking Chris Cornell's dead.
That's a lot
like,
of SOD
holy
songs.
fuck,
Oh, that was my
man.
bad.
You know, it's like Jesus, man. It is heartbreaking because like growing up, that was to me the last. And a lot of people shit on me, but that was the last great like era in the sense of like a sound of a generation. You know what the sound of the generation in the 90s was. You know, even if you're not into grunge, even 90s hip hop had a definitive
I
sound.
love 90s hip hop.
Oh, it's so great.
That was the last time.
And now
I
we only
actually
got Eddie
went to-
Vedder.
Yeah, because
Now we only have
Somebody
Eddie.
wrapped that dude in like some bubble wrap Secret Service needs to get him a protection detail. He needs to be like psychiatrically evaluated for stability.
Right.
He's got to be doing that.
Put him in the time capsule.
Put him in the time capsule. He can't die.
Put him into space. They'll never get him there.
Well, Mick Jagger's still playing shows, right?
Holy shit! You know, and he still kind of like shakes it for a dude that's 110.
Thank you, Dow Chemical.
He's got the glow.
Johnson & Johnson.
Right.
Whatever.
All
He should
right.
have,
Well,
like,
look, everybody should.
sponsorship
Once you guys do the EP release show, right? You guys are gonna put everything online.
Yep. Oh yeah, everything will be available on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube of course. I'll be on there.
Can't probably.
Subscribe, share, like, follow, stalk.
Yep.
Might help if I knew the name of your band.
Young Other is the name of the band.
There you go.
Yeah, send a copy when you
Sure, we say that a bunch
figure
of
all that
times.
shit out. I'll put it on my podcast.
Young Other.
Yeah.
Young Other.
Yeah, Miss
Young
B
Other.
got a great podcast called The Roadhousin'
Young Other.
on the Metal Syndicate Podcast Network.
Look at you. They have an album out on iTunes.
Oh. Dude, I totally tweeted that during Slotfest.
I love it.
Well, the Young Brothers. We are the Young Other.
The Young Other.
Yes.
The other brothers, mothers, others.
Young Other.
Brothers.
Is it plural or singular?
Singular. Young Other.
Are you all
But
related?
it's the young other.
No, Young Other.
Are all five of you siblings? I mean, is this like a family thing?
Like a.
We are young mothers. That's what you're mentioning.
No. Young Mother.
Young Mudder? Like no other.
Like no other.
Young Udder.
All right.
Like no other.
Word. Well, listen, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and talking for a little while and telling us about, the band and shit. And everybody should definitely check out Young Other on Facebook and on Spotify and on Pandora and all those other fun places.
On vinyl.
YouTubes and vinyl and cassette tapes and 8-tracks. Sure, why
No,
not?
they said they weren't doing those.
No 8-tracks.
Just
okay.
vinyl.
Just vinyl. Do you know there is an upswing in the amount of vinyl
I
that
know.
people are printing.
And the amount
in
of
fact,
vinyl that'll
we
never
almost
be
printed
played.
vinyl, and
Sony-
I talked Tony out of it, and we're doing yoga pants instead.
Sony
That's hot.
Sony Vinyl, the distributor, had stopped doing that. Actually, just this past year, reopened their plant and is now reissuing all kinds of crazy Sony vinyls
Yeah.
that you couldn't have gotten unless
Do
you
them in small batches and make it boutique-y. Then you can charge like a ridiculous amount. for
$30
them.
or
Yeah.
$40.
And
People will buy it if
there's
they're
a lot of
collectors.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so stoked
But
because
see,
next
that's
week,
something that my wife is going to buy immediately.
Next week, we're gonna
as soon
have-
as she hears about it, she'll be like, "I need that right now."
No,
you know?
it'll happen. 'cause
I know.
Happy wife,
No, I
happy
know.
life.
I know it will happen, and that's the important part. I've already accepted the fact that that's a sunk cost on my end. It's happening.
Can I ask the band one last question? Are they still there?
most definitely.
All right, if we go up to middle of fucking nowhere, wherever, Massachusetts, wherever you're at, where are we going to go to eat, man? Like, we need some good munch. What's a good recommendation?
Wild wings.
No. Screw you.
Go get some wings with me. Go grab some beers. We'll watch the fight.
But where? Where are we going to go get food?
Lemonster
hungry.
Buffalo Wild Wings, guy.
Oh,
That's
gonna go
it?
to Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's the taste of Fitchburg.
Because he's not allowed in Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
no.
can go to CC Lando's. Get a sub bigger than your fucking thigh.
Go to the Boulder. That's where it's at.
The Boulder
Boulder. Over the shoulder boulder holder.
boobs.
Cool, guys. Well, thanks so much, man. And everybody check out Young Other on Facebook and Spotify and Pandora and all those other places.
And
Go to
vinyl.
their EP release.
Yeah.
On did you write that down?
And eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah. Do it.
We'll see you there.
See you there.
Yeah.
Bye,
It's August.
guys.
Thanks, fuckers.
Yeah.
EP release Saturday,
This Saturday.
August 26th at the British American Club.
That's like the last
Where's
Saturday of
that?
the month.
They're playing at Fathom
What
Farewell.
day is it? Where am I?
Yet to Fall,
are
Dishonor, Whispers of Andromeda.
Why?
1 Simmons Road, Fitchburg, Massachusetts. $10 cover, 7 p.m. doors. Young Other, Luminous Element, EP release show, Saturday, August 26th.
Shit, this thing's undressing.
Oh no!
Make that not do that.
Fix your mistakes, mister.
Thank you.
Oh shit, what did you do?
You guys have a great sound. Send us your EP. We'll try to make it to your EP release, but it's really fucking far.
Cha.
So
Hey, it's all good, man. We got one of our homes.
So we'll have to find a way to get you down here.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye, kids.
Bye, kids.
It's past your bedtime.
Go to bed.
I think my personal barometer is that. Oh, they're still here.
Dad, you can't tell me what to do.
Bye. Yes, I can. I got the hang up button. There was Young Other. We should take a music break. We'll come back and we'll talk.
Did they only have that one song?
And we'll do.
Oh, I made the
Are you
thing.
going to pay another one?
I think my personal rule is that if people are born before the age at which I had sex, they're still children.
What, some dude, would you like to hear, some dude? Because you have something that you'd like to hear. What would you like to
Are we
hear?
going to play their shit?
What would you like to hear? I'm asking you, what would you like to hear?
Answer the question.
Yeah, you.
Answer the question.
There's now dead air because
You
you
can't
won't
handle the question.
fucking answer the question.
Think of a fucking song. Jeez.
A song?
Yes.
Let's do some Scipio.
Dream of Scipio.
Good choice.
Very good.
All right, we will do some Dream of Scipio. We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. It's official fucking new radio OFNR. right there was Bone Storm. Cursed Born. Ooh, good stuff off their fucking demo. That's a demo.
Did you get any disillusion effect from that
Ritual
show?
Supremacy. Oh, this is not from the... Oh, yeah, I got the whole show. I got the whole audio. Oh, yeah. I still got to get through that, too. I have a video, two songs from each band as well. So, I'm going to... Yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me. But I do have it, so keep it locked. And that, of course, will help us get to the 100,000 views. Before that was Dream of Scipio with New Age Exile. Some older Dream of Scipio stuff, but still fucking awesome. I saw those guys. They ripped it up, man. I love Dream of
They're
Scipio.
very energetic on stage. I appreciate
band.
that shit.
So, we've been hanging out here at OFNR, and you know usually what that means.
Debauchery?
It's kind of cloudy in here.
Heathens.
It starts with construction.
The first...
Leads to demolition.
The first thought that I have here is, bruh, who put the alphabet in alphabetical order?
The Greeks.
Holy shit. Who put the... What?
Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order? So why is it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc.?
I know. What letter would you prefer to be the first letter?
F. The next letter would be U, as in fuck you.
I think the modern English alphabet is
the Greeks,
based
too.
off of a Greek alphabet, and the word alpha was for like first.
Yeah.
So they
Alpha, beta,
stuck
gamma, yeah.
that one first.
Yeah. Here's a good one. Are bathtubs just reverse boats?
No.
Yo, how do you throw away a garbage
I mean,
can?
there's been times I've been naked on a boat, but I can't say it's every time, so I don't
No,
know.
it's not every time. That'd be real awkward on the Block Island Ferry.
Yeah, the public transport one's not a good idea.
No, not a good
reverse
It has
boat.
happened.
I feel like that's some kind of position. Let's do the reverse boat tonight.
Bruh, how do you throw away a garbage can?
Like,
you throw it in the garbage can.
Throw it in the garbage can. I know, a garbage can in a garbage can. Would you break it up though, so it wasn't so bulky?
Right? Yo, I had actually heard
If he didn't, it'd make a black hole.
earlier, like, this is a different...
It's Inception!
Different set of thoughts. If
That'd
you
be the
clean
weirdest
your
way it could
vacuum
happen
cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner? That's a really fucked up thought.
Well...
Oh, so what happens if Pinocchio says my
on.
nose will now grow?
He's telling the lies and truths. He's telling truths and lies at the same time.
Is he talking about his nose?
He's just talking at all. What a horrible existence.
Dude, why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator? I have an answer to this question.
What?
Why is there a D when you spell fridge?
Because once you stick your dick in a refrigerator, it's fridge forever. It can never go back. It's the fridge. And that's the marker.
Puts a little D in the fridge.
I'll tell
Forever.
you. Do you want to know
It's
why
there.
it's called a fridge?
Yes.
Originally, it wasn't always a fridge. It was a refrigerator. It became a fridge because of Frigidaire. And everybody shortened it to fridge. And Frigidaire actually tried to keep that patent or copyright of Frigidaire. And because it became a fridge, they just sort of... It's like Kleenex or Xerox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't say I'm going to copy it. I'm just going to throw out a Xerox. Even if it's not a Xerox machine, you're still going to say you're going to Xerox it.
Well, Frigidaire used to be owned. They're owned by Swedes now, so that's
The
terrifying.
Swedes!
I got a good one for you.
Crazy
Good
IKEA
one.
bastards.
Good one for you. Good one.
Man, that's
If two mind readers read each other's minds, whose minds are they reading?
Oh, it's Inception.
Another black hole. Just infinite loop.
Yeah, that's
X-Men
fun.
type
Well,
shit.
I don't know. It depends. Would they then almost like swap bodies of sorts, and then you start delving into the childhoods?
But are there infinite parallel universes?
Are there infinite parallel universes? That's jaunty.
So right now I say fuck you to you, but in a parallel universe I maybe just said you fuck.
Peace among worlds.
Peace
You know?
among worlds.
They might be backwards.
Alright, so, bruh, if you think about it, there are way more nipples in the world than there are people.
That's true. Because they come in two. See what I did?
Yo,
Times three.
If you're waiting for
No,
you're
seriously, that happens.
It does happen.
If you're
More than you
waiting
think.
for the waiter, don't you become the waiter?
Park in
the
the
waiting.
driveway, driving the parkway.
I never did understand asteroids on your ass. No wait, hemorrhoids on your ass and asteroids in the hemisphere. See? See?
Huh? Ooh, huh? Hey, huh?
You like hem ass fear? I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah. Yo, which one is silent in scent? The S or the C?
Both.
They cancel each other out.
It just says end.
Why is a pizza box square? The pizza is a circle and the slices are triangles. Yo, what the fuck?
That's
you
how
need-
the,
you need
the,
that
the
little-
Freemasons control us.
Because they
With
made
their
that
sheep
little
magic.
plastic table that goes in the middle that stops it from just being cheese on cardboard.
Not good.
I like Mrs. B's answer, the Freemasons.
I tried to tie it all together. It's all them.
Yo, why is it called a building if it's already built?
This silence, dude. That would make our brains stop working.
That's fucking deep, dude.
I know. Because we like to be redundant with our shit.
That's totally
We
brain
like to have words that
malfunction.
sound like other words
Yo.
that are spelt like other words but mean different things.
Yo, a trash
Well, a
bag.
lot of school is just repetition.
A trash bag isn't a trash bag until you put trash into it. Otherwise, it's just a bag.
That's true.
Unless it's in a trash can, and then it's definitely a trash bag.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yo, why do you bake cookies and cook bacon?
Baked bacon isn't as good.
No, it never comes out as crispy.
And I don't know if somebody said, I cooked cookies, I'd be like, you're insane. I don't want this. There's probably fucking Rohypnol in here.
Because that's where my mind goes when people make me baked goods.
It's all the Hansel and Gretel.
Yo.
Come and have my
Yo,
cookie.
if you rip a hole, in a net, then it has fewer holes in it.
That's
hole just gets
true.
bigger.
That's true.
Have more holes in your net. That's a paddling.
Yo, why is it called apartment when they're all together?
Because they're
Because of the crippling
separated
loneliness
apart from the
that
other
tears
rooms.
apart our civilization.
There's a partitions.
That's all the depression.
I made that word up.
Yo, why are babies in the womb for 9 months but aren't 9 months old when they're born?
Well, when does it start becoming a human? You know, it's like
Well,
a
there's
zygote.
the question,
Does that
man.
count? And
There is the question.
You don't exactly
Well, 'cause
know what
I think
the
we
age
Does
count-
it
is.
start
we
in
count our
conception
age.
like Jesus keeps telling me?
I think we count our age for medical purposes. So they have to give you like a series of injections and whatnot
Right.
So I don't
as
think
you
there's-
age.
there's
Because
no way to-
why really count our ages at all? I mean, what's the purpose of it? Who the fuck really cares?
There's no way to know like what time or date
It's only
inception
at first.
happened.
There's like milestones that you have at certain ages, but after 25, they're done.
They're
by
done,
March,
and it's
then
pretty much the same milestone. Look, you lived another 10 fucking years. High five.
Marijuana injections.
some people have breakdowns. I've definitely seen it. You know,
Yeah. Some
one of my
people do,
brothers
and that's-
lost
that's
his
crazy,
shit
though.
when he turned 30, and it was hilarious because he's 8 years older than I am, and I was like, you're good, dude. Relax.
Yeah, chill, dude.
Chill out, man.
Yo, this
It was
is,
Like,
excessive.
what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Somehow you would never turn 30?
dude, here's a good one.
I don't know,
man. This is
you know.
actually a really pretty cool question. You think it's called sand because it's between sea and land?
It is now. Let's call Webster's.
I'm for
Get
it.
them on
If
board.
it wasn't, I accept that.
It's less to remember, and it all makes sense. And that's what education should be.
Yo, why doesn't glue stick inside the bottle?
Because it hasn't
You ever
hardened
touch the
yet.
inside of the bottle, man?
It's fucking glue, man.
I don't know. Kids get curious, stick their fingers into things.
Fucking sniffing the glue.
Elmer's won't do anything.
I knew of a dude
No.
back home that supposedly had his dick stuck in the shampoo bottle.
Rubber
Ended up in
cement,
the
super
hospital
flammable,
over it.
kids.
Oh man, I think I might risk cutting my own junk than go to have that
Right.
removed. I'd be like, I'll figure this out. I got tools. Let me get some clippers.
Just get some fucking Vaseline or some shit.
Yeah.
Hook yourself up.
There's some videos on YouTube that you know somewhere.
All right, so yo, if you
Sure
crash
there's
your
a
car,
tutorial.
if you crash your car on purpose, is it still an accident?
No, it's a felony.
Moving on. Yo, if Cinderella's shoe fits so perfectly, how come it fell off?
Do you know? Have you ever run in heels? All right, that's why, motherfucker.
Some dude could answer. He'd be like, "Yes."
Well, he is a prostitute, so I get that.
You fucking hooker.
So, yo, when you buy a bigger bed, this is the last thought, too, for the night. When you buy a bigger bed, you have more bed room, but less bedroom.
Well, technically, you still have the same amount of bedroom.
As long as
but
you got the
maybe
headroom,
your,
am I right?
Space-less bed would be lessened, but technically, the area of the room cannot be. That's just science, right
This
there.
is why this
Sorry.
is Stoner Thoughts, man.
This is some deep shit we're getting into here, man.
I reject it. It's false.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
I can't believe that's in our lexicon.
I
now.
reclaim my time. Go ahead.
Can't believe that's in our lexicon now. Fake news. That's,
But what I
that's
like
in
is
our
that,
lexicon.
like,
Alternative facts is in our lexicon. Can you imagine that?
You know what?
Oh my God.
What came back
What?
though was Cheeto.
Dude,
I
he
think
actually-
that's one of the best ones.
Dude, he's actually started his own news network. Like, I'm not even kidding.
What a weird time to be alive, right?
Right? It's so strange.
You know, not for nothing, The Simpsons called this.
They really did.
So many years ago, they said that President Trump destroyed everything.
Simpsons did it.
And that's so... Oh, wow, it's just eerie. And Donald Trump was on, like, Geraldo or one of those shows in the 80s talking about how proud he was to be an atheist, you know? Like, because I'm smart and this and that and the other.
He still is.
And then he was
an
like,
atheist.
wait a minute. They've
Ooh.
got all this money. I'll say whatever the fuck they want me to.
Right?
Because I got a fucking hand on my
that's
ass like
what
the
it-
clown that I am. That's
got-
the best thing. Like,
Opportunity.
look at the 46 presidents of the United States, and it's all the same white guy, white guy, white guy. And then there's a black guy, and then there's a fucking clown. And that's where we are now. Because that's what people want, apparently. They would rather be entertained.
Powdered piss
Really?
flaps.
Very entertaining.
Yeah. It's,
The powder doesn't work.
It's
You gotta
sad
go
that
with
it would
the
be so much
best
more
cell.
entertaining if it was just a show. And
Chub
it wasn't
rub cream.
real life.
Yeah, it is
Booger
unfortunate.
hooks.
That's what he should have done instead of being president. He should have made a fake presidency as a television show.
Right, because then the fallout wouldn't be actual fallout.
It would probably be everyone would actually like him. This was all just exposed as fantasy.
So
Like, we'd all have a good life.
I've got a good story for you guys, and especially for Mrs. B, who's a parent, and some dude who's parented quite a few children.
17.
And Dr. Monkey Business, you could chime in on this too, I think.
Hey, you know,
Parents
you might
dining
have
with
one. Who
kids
knows? That
in
was
New
reckless
York
at one point.
at this restaurant. Parents dining with kids are limited to one drink, alcoholic drink. Restaurant won't serve more than one alcoholic beverage to parents who plan to drive home after dining with their children.
I have mixed feelings about this. As a parent, I don't think you really should, if you plan on driving with your children, drink more than one drink while you're out to eat. But as a libertarian, I don't really like somebody telling me that I, like, by law, have to do this. Like, I think it should, like, what the fuck happened to morals? Why can't we just know this as human beings that, hey, this is not a great idea to get wasted when you're fucking driving your kids around?
No, yeah, absolutely. Now, I wonder now if you go in as a couple, is it limited to one of the two?
Yeah, like, I don't drink, so...
Right.
If Greg wanted to, like, house beers, like, can he only have one? If
Right.
I was saying I have the keys and I'm not drinking?
Right.
Could he drink my second?
Right. Now we have to have this discussion in the restaurant? Like, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah. Like, how does it work? What are the actual... What's the fine print on that shit, right?
Like, if you have a second glass of wine with your meal over the course of a few hours, are you really drunk?
It's basically an hour per drink.
I mean...
You could definitely pound
That's
one last
true. Like,
drink
what
on
if
the
you
way
were
out of your
somewhere for,
bar
like,
and
a
get
wedding or something?
nailed on a fucking DUI.
I don't know. I don't drink with my kid in the car, but that's... Well, I don't know. I have had, like, a drink with dinner.
Sure.
But...
You're eating.
But some people have
But like I said, as a human being, I think, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be drinking a lot. I mean, because you might be able to handle more than one drink. You might not be drunk after that.
Sure, but...
why take the risk with your most precious things? You know?
Right.
Your most precious things!
Stab people right in their face holes for that.
Kajagoogoo fucking records you got. You don't want those to go wrong. But, valuable things. Oh, your kids. Right, yeah.
Holy shit, pulling some like random
I just
tried to go as far as I could.
You're like far left.
If I went any further, I would have fell over in the back of the chair.
Find it interesting that they even had to have a
MTV's
rule.
Play Music Kids.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
promise.
saying. Like, why do we have to have a law for it? Why don't you just like start an awareness campaign at first, at least? Maybe. I don't know. Like what I was saying. Like, what the fuck happened to general basic morals that people should have?
There's no time for them.
There is no time, and like
That's the
just
reality
basic
of it.
common courtesy.
Entitlement is a real thing. The
Yeah.
struggle is real.
But it's
And that's
sad.
entitlement, not just like white entitlement or black entitlement. It's just entitlement. People believe that they are owed something.
Yeah, or that like their shit is more important than other shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about the story about the woman arrested for biting off her cheating husband's dick?
Like Bobbit?
Like biting it off.
Just biting. Yeah, that's takes it to the next level.
Yeah,
Takes it
that's
to
like
another
seriously like crushing pain.
So, in St. Louis, Missouri, a
Mortal
43-year-old
Kombat
woman was
shit.
arrested this morning by the St.
Which I
Louis
feel bad from.
Police Department after she tore off her husband's genitals with her own teeth as an act of vengeance for alleged infidelity.
Would you not have just like beat her in her head till she let go after somebody chomps
Right?
down to a certain point?
I guess.
I feel like it
you
would
might be
be like-
worried that like pounding on their head would clamp their
Well,
jaws
if you
together
knock them in
and
the
make it
temple,
worse.
wouldn't it knock her out?
So, now, here's where it gets
Sliver.
better. Here's
Only
where it
chance,
gets
right?
Here's where it gets
Feel
better,
me.
guys. It gets better.
Holy shit.
During her interrogation, she confessed that she had been planning her crime. She had surprised her husband performing oral sex on her crystal meth dealer, and she told police that she had not spent many hours sharpening her teeth with a nail file in order to make the castration easier. She finally put her plan into action and began by tying her husband's hand and feet to the bed, pretending it was part of a sexual game. In an astonishing feat of jaw strength, she then cut through her husband's genitals with her teeth, tearing his penis and testicles from his body.
Oh my god. That's
She
so,
then
like-
left him there, severely
She's in
bleeding,
there.
to go in another room of the residence and smoke drugs.
Oh my fucking god. Did he die?
The victim, 47-year-old John Morris Anderson, was fortunately able to untie himself in a matter of minutes and call 911 before he finally lost consciousness.
Oh my fucking god.
The police and paramedics arrived a few minutes later, arrested Mrs. Anderson, and transported her husband to the hospital. When officers arrived at the scene, the victim was naked, unconscious, and covered in blood. The accused was sitting on a couch smoking crystal meth with her face and clothes full of blood. She immediately confessed to castrating her husband, screaming, "I bit his dick off," over and over again, and bragging about her crime.
Oh my god, she's totally gonna have to do a little bit of time.
So she's gonna face
I feel like I'm
charges.
on bad acid. Like
First-
listening to this. Like, stop,
First
it
degree
hurts.
charges: domestic assault, attempted manslaughter, possession of drugs, drug paraphernalia. Undergo a complete psychiatric evaluation. Duh.
Did they reattach his junk?
Her husband had to put in an artificial coma and remains in critical condition, but the doctors watching him no longer fear for his life. He will remain hospitalized for at least a week, but the damage done to his genitals is permanent and will necessitate some serious reconstructive surgery.
Oh my god. Just turned him into one of the Unsullied.
Yeah.
Woo!
Time to start learning how to fight with fear.
Dude, she filed her fucking
Great
teeth.
worm awaits.
I feel for that dude. She should definitely get some time for that.
She filed her teeth to make them sharper so she could bite off
Oh
his
my
dick
God.
easier.
That's fucked, yo.
Like she's
That's
crazy.
fucking-
She needs some serious psychiatric
Like
help.
and when you,
fucking
look, I'll
hardcore,
show you
man.
the picture if Brenda, if you
I
want to
mean-
come around.
I mean, hold on a
she
second,
definitely
because
looks fucking totally insane.
no way
no,
that
she totally looks
somebody
meth
could
out
just
of her
sharpen
fucking
their own
mind.
teeth in one sitting.
I'd fuck it.
Wouldn't you fuck that?
No.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Her eyes, they're like...
No, I would not.
Fucking like Smeagol eyes.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
so wide open.
I don't want to
My
take a closer look
precious.
because it's going to make it worse. Like,
Yeah, it's
bad
bad.
enough from here.
So yeah, it is
No.
bad.
And I got that all from inflection. I don't even really need
Well,
to look at
needless to say, that gentleman is having a bad year.
Yeah.
Here's to a better 2018.
Here's a better thought process of life decisions.
I don't know. Would you at that point, like, if you could kind of semi-wake up from your struggling to live and, like, know you didn't have your junk anymore, would you just be like, unplug me?
Yeah, let me go.
Or would you just go on some kind of killing spree?
Well, but no, like, because I don't know,
you're
man.
Going out
I think,
anyway.
I think, you know, at that point, and there's at no point in your life, I guess if you're mentally ill, you would want to die. But I think otherwise you're going to fight as hard as you can to live.
Yeah.
That's going to be expensive to get.
That was George Carlin's whole
your
thing, man.
penis and testicles completely remanufactured and attached to you. It sounds like a long process of surgeries.
That's some hardcore shit. Think about that. You thought you were having a shitty day? Somewhere there's a dude recovering from some chick gnawing off his junk.
I mean, and like balls and everything. I mean, really,
like not just the Franks. Like she took the beans too.
like on a serious chomp. Yo, fuck, man.
Champa.
And who could tell me that their health plan covers
Dude,
that?
and like they have
Off
no.
the top of your
This
head.
will not be covered.
They have no neighbors.
Have the
Like
Affordable
nobody
Care
heard
Act.
this guy screaming because he had to be screaming.
Dude, maybe she gagged him.
Oh, maybe.
Was he also on crystal meth? They kind of conveniently left that out.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
He was fucking
probably
the.
was also
he was
on
fucking the crystal
but
meth
even if
dealers, so I would assume yes, he was probably.
She was
on.
a dealer.
Not that woman.
Okay.
She got pissed. That woman got pissed because her husband was fucking the meth dealer.
Oh.
You see?
It was.
She
some
caught
drama.
him, and then she bit his
Yeah,
dick
but
off.
that's still not. Punch him in the fucking face and get your shit and move out and maybe stop smoking meth. Don't bite off his shit.
Well,
People, you go too far.
That's pretty, like,
This
that's
is one
pretty
of those
hardcore,
things.
man. That's-
Where are basic boundaries? Basic human boundaries.
They're talking about meth heads here. There's no boundaries.
I know, it's true.
Yeah, they're not.
You don't really think things through.
You're not on level ground with them at any point in time. So that's not. They either need to be somewhere doing that,
Like
or
people
somewhere
who really
not doing
get
that.
deep into like being meth heads, they are sketchy as F. I lived in Georgia for a little bit, and like, I was a struggling artist, so I didn't live in like the most posh areas, and like meth, it's everywhere, and they're all crazy.
and they're all crazy.
Yeah, in the clubs. Oh my god, that's ultimately why I came home. I was like, yeah, I can't get down with this. I gotta get the fuck out of here. And cockroaches. There's a lot of cockroaches.
A lot of roaches.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
It's fucking palmetto bugs. That's terrifying. This is huge.
And fire ants. Fucking fire ants everywhere.
Yep.
Fire ants everywhere.
I'm gonna cover you in honey and roll you in fire ants.
That would suck for whoever that was.
That would totally suck.
Well, prayers for that fucking guy.
Fucking ain't right, man. Yeah,
Thoughts
shit.
and prayers.
I'm over here doing nothing. Thoughts and prayers.
Exactly.
Thoughts and prayers.
And prayers and thoughts.
And prayers and thoughts.
I'm sorry to hear that you're having this terrible
thoughts.
Dude, is that not fucked? Is that not the most fucked thing you think of? What about this? I was gonna do this last week, but we never got to it. What about the woman living with persistent genital arousal disorder, who has 180 orgasms a day?
I mean, at first it sounds awesome, but then it sounds horrifying because.
Well, the news.
Then it kind of sounds a little awesome again, but maybe more to horrifying.
I think it would be horrifying because eventually it would take the BAM out of having it.
So
otherwise,
it's another form of crystal meth at that point. Like it doesn't even matter.
It does. You don't even. It's probably just more of an inconvenience than enjoyable.
It's them dying a little more.
Yeah. Can't control these things. I'd be like, laser that shit off or something. What the fuck? Fuck it.
Yeah, they got some treatment in Europe for that somewhere. Get out there and find it.
180 times a day. So that means like everything that she's doing, she's having an orgasm.
Well, you know, just
like
so...
eating lunch, taking a shit, standing in line.
Yeah,
trying to sleep.
Like, you catch it
the
the wrong way.
stoplight.
Taking a shit.
Did she have one of those clitoral piercings that went wrong? Because you always heard the horror stories.
She
You
goes.
could sever the nerve ending, and yeah, that could go haywire.
She goes to
Things
church
could
and she's
happen.
sitting there having a fucking orgasm.
She has to sit in the
Just at the
children's
grocery
room
store, you know.
just in case.
Oh man, like on a playground, she's just there for some reason. She's on sex offender
Hopefully
list.
she's not loud, right?
So, you know, just because, like, I'm an equal opportunity person for, like, genital, like, problems. Check this out. A man caused life-changing injuries to the genital area of his female lover.
No!
After a sexual fantasy went catastrophically, horribly wrong.
Oh, dear.
David Jeffers, 47, fled from Manchester hotel, leaving his partner dying on a bed after a loaded shotgun, which was inserted into his woman's vagina, was mistakenly fired.
Mistakenly fired.
46-year-old victim cannot be named for legal reasons, had informed her partner of her sexual desires via text message. She says, "I can't sleep. I'm so excited." Victim worked as a manager in Stockport and arranged and paid for Jeffers to stay with her at the Britannia Hotel, where the couple consumed drugs and drank before engaging in sexual activity.
See, kids, drugs are bad.
Sometime after, Jeffers lived in Hare Hills, Leeds, the UK, inserted the loaded shotgun, which he claimed to have found in the toilet of the pub, into her genital area, where he agreed his hand was on the trigger at the time it went off. In horror, as his victim lay naked on her bed, Jeffers dressed himself and fled the hotel near a rear exit after phoning reception and informing a manager that a female had been shot before making his way to Piccadilly train station, where he caught a train back to Leeds. When an employee of the hotel went upstairs to the room shared by the victim, he heard her saying, "I'm in agony, I'm going to die." She was rushed to Manchester Royal Infirmary with multiple gunshot pellets in her abdomen and received significant trauma injuries. Received emergency surgery, which saved her life, but is recovering from life-changing injuries.
She'll never have kids or anything.
In hospital, she informed medical staff of the traumatic experience and explained Jeffers was a bad man and tried to blow her insides out. And Jeffers now is due to stand on trial for attempted murder, pleaded guilty to possession of the firearm with intent to endanger her life after it emerged the victim had agreed to take part in act as part of her own sexual fantasy. Defendant is 47 years old, and he's gonna serve some serious time.
Yeah, dude, that was a dumb idea. Like, get freaky, but play it safe. Unload the damn gun first. Just be like, yeah.
Why are we
load,
playing
baby.
with guns?
Because America.
Is it going to really be any different fucking the shotgun with the ammo or without the ammo?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Take
still
the
the
bullet
same
out.
thing, right? I mean,
Maybe it'd be different if you had like autism or something. You could totally misinterpret that whole situation.
how did we get started talking about like Down syndrome and shit?
What's it autism?
Oh, okay.
It's not detected a lot of times because a lot of parents refuse to believe that it's even possible, so they never have the test.
Right.
It does happen. It's kind of scary when,
I don't know, man.
they're out there. I'm telling you.
They're out there, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking A. So don't think I'm biased against the dudes, you know?
Yeah, dudes do fucked up shit. Girls do fucked up shit. People.
Every dude fucked up shit. People do fucked up shit.
Everyone does fucked up shit.
Now,
If I can, anyone can.
each of us lucky enough to have someone that we can wake up to. And I did wanted to share with you, you know, after all that horrible, horrible stuff about general blowing ups and such, the benefits of morning sex. Because, you know, right? I mean,
I would like to hear about this. Please go on.
With over 60% of Americans giving data.
Okay. Most of us like to start our morning with a fresh cup of coffee or tea, prep our mind for the day ahead. While our day doesn't start until we leave our bed, getting naked and busy between the sheets could be more effective than a cup of coffee. The United Kingdom-based pharmacy company found most couples have sex in the morning, specifically 9 a.m. on Sunday. They have more time on their hands, they're relaxed, and feelings of serenity and relaxation are linked to the weekend effect. This phenomenon refers to the mood variation employed adults experience Friday evening into Sunday afternoon, basically called life.
So basically, they want you to have Sunday morning sex so you're not depressed that you have to go back to work on Monday?
The most popular times to have sex include...
What I'm hearing is a great time to rob people's houses.
Besides following Sunday at 9 a.m., Saturday at 10:30 p.m., Saturday at 11:30 p.m., Friday at 10:30, Saturday at 10:30. The worst time to get busy is Monday. Anytime Monday, it looks like really bad time.
Everybody's tired on a Monday.
Tuesday after 9 is no good. See, now this is my
Indy
schedule.
180's on.
Yeah, of course. I'm boner killer, man. Worst time appeared to be before and after work during the week. Most of the work weeks are 40-hour weeks, so I think 40-hour weeks with cognitive decline for sex over the age of 40. So that's what it said here, at least in this.
I don't know, people. You gotta have sex. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Right? I ain't dead yet.
Yeah.
For sure. I ain't dead
I think
yet.
we mellow out just a lot of people, you know. Some people are too intense because they're skipping this part of whatever. You know?
Some dude, did you have anything to add to our discussion? Because, I mean, I can go through my email and figure out some shit that you sent me.
Oh, yeah, I found a story about a restaurant in China.
Okay.
That actually gives discounts to women based on their bra size.
So if you got, like, big titties, you get in for free or something? Because
Well-
I used to work for clubs in the 90s, too.
This
They
says,
have it like right on their menu, apparently. The sliding scale.
well, if you have an A cup, you get 5% off. If you have a G cup, you get 65% off.
Nice.
And there's actually a picture here.
So what's to stop somebody from, like, going in there and, like...
See, it's a picture
They
of
fill you up.
chicks with
You
different
can't
size
get in
boobs,
through the door.
and then the discount that you get depending on the size of your boobs.
That's outstanding. Not for everywhere, I'm saying, but the fact that there is some place like this.
So who gets to check all of this?
If people are down, like they're
Who's
totally
the
there.
official size checker?
Whoever's there waiting to exploit these people, you know. But that's what they want out of life, and that's
You
fine.
want to be exploited.
Chase your
Exploited, man.
dreams.
Chase your dreams. Live up to your potential.
You can do this, champ.
Go get him, champ.
So if you're like some old ass lady,
right back to
really
Dark Lane.
droopy
What?
boobies.
Yeah, what if you rolled them shits up and they're like an H? Do you get like a free side salad or something?
Side salad. I love the side salad.
That's why I go there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking side salad.
Yo, what about this? What about this one? I don't know. How do you feel about this one, Brendan? It's like, let's say you went to a party, right? And a woman served you brownies, right? And you're like, damn, these brownies are really good. And she's like, oh yeah, there's my breast milk brownies. How do you feel about that? Because there was a story about this woman who did this and like didn't tell anybody that they were even breast milk.
But hold on, like.
As you know, being a mom who breastfed, they were baked, so technically they've been homogenized, and we are animals. So I'd probably be like, well, that's a first, but like I wouldn't be greatly. I don't know if I would have a second brownie. But I
what
don't
about
know.
the
I would
idea
take
of
it in
like?
stride, I
I mean,
guess.
like if this person was into drugs and such, that all carries, man.
No,
But seriously, how good are these
Oh, yeah,
brownies?
that's true. I guess after you bake it, you can.
If you bake it, it's pretty much gonna bake out everything.
Right.
And they did, because I did breastfeed for some time, and
6 years.
yeah, right, still doing it right now.
The Metal Yeti's
From
still
here.
on the teeth.
Yeah. He likes to suckle. Anywho, I don't.
He's
even
totally
remember
gonna come
what
here
I
and
was
kill
talking
me
about.
now. It's gonna be great.
He's probably asleep by now. Yeti.
Goes on the YouTube.
Metal
Yeah.
Yeti.
I don't know. I feel like it would have been cooked, so I wouldn't like punch her in the face for it or something like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I probably wouldn't eat another one.
Yeah.
And I would probably inform others standing next to me that this is in this.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Heads up.
Let others know.
Heads up. You're eating there, having a little...
Seriously, it depends how good they are. Because I'm willing to forgive a few things. Because there's so many different levels of how good a brownie can be. Like, there's some that are so bad that you'd never want them again. And there's some that are so good that that's all you want, you know? Like, I don't know.
Breast milk has like a sweetness to it. So it's not like you really wouldn't notice it in there, honestly.
No.
Like, you would have to tell somebody.
So bad it was in there.
It was in there.
Like, legally, you have to tell somebody?
Well, yeah, legally you should have to tell somebody, but like...
It's part of the sex
even,
offense
like,
registry. I get it.
You would have to tell somebody.
If it's...
You gotta put yourself on a list when you do that kind of shit.
If it's jizz...
Gotta call my neighbors. Hi.
If it's...
Awkward.
If it's jizz, is it different? Different reaction if it's jizz?
That could
That
get a
would
punch in the
gross me
face.
out more
Like, seriously?
because that is
Because
not intended for consumption.
Right.
Breast milk is intended for consumption. It's
True.
food that we live off as young beings.
Right.
Jizz is that's not the purpose that's
Well,
intended for.
according to the internet, there's lots of sluts that
I mean-
live off of jizz.
And that's good for them, and I support them in their freedom.
lots of people support them.
That's good for them.
And that's good for them. But that one, I think I would probably gag on that one.
I'd be upset. Either
Yeah,
way, really,
yeah.
quite frankly. And I mean, like,
Yeah.
not, like, especially if I didn't know
I'm
the
not-
person.
Yeah.
Like, if it was
'Cause
my
they're
wife,
your
I'd be
body.
whatever, you know, like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I had kids, fucking, they breastfed, you know, what the fuck.
Yeah.
But, like, if it was, like, some
compared to the two-
stranger, like,
Yeah.
just came up and squirted me with breast
This
milk.
one's got jizz and this one's got breast milk, and you gotta eat one. Which one you gonna eat?
I'm going with the breast milk.
They're playing three-card money with it. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
It's too fucked
It's the
up.
shell game. Ah.
Now, one
I
thing...
would almost rather drink pee than jizz.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't get down with that shit.
Well, there's some
That's why I
amount.
only got one kid. No.
Well, there is some amount of pee in every load of jizz, though.
That's true.
Some dude did send me this story. It kind of relates, I guess.
What?
What do you guys think about this Usher deal with the fucking STD allegations? Any ideas on this?
Well, okay, so
He's
let
got to
me-
call all those people. you
Yeah,
know?
he's got to. Everybody you've been with since the time you think you contracted that shit. That's what you're supposed to do. Just be like, hey, get yourself tested.
But the lady's going to get paid $20 million?
No,
Because-
she ain't.
That's crazy.
You actually
Don't put-
you never know actually because the guy's like 20 million for Usher is probably like 20,000 for me. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot
Nah,
of
20
fucking...
million is still.
I think
$20
$20,000
million.
would still hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Still,
definitely
that's
gonna
a
be.
lot of fucking
It's definitely
money.
gonna. Yeah, no doubt. But like Usher's been around for a long time. But this dates from 2009 to
If
2012.
she had it, I could see it. But she didn't contract it. She's just all pissed that he didn't tell her.
Failed
She
to
would
warn.
have to-
Yeah, failed to warn of the STD as
Yeah.
required by law. Actually,
But how would she prove that she didn't have it before she met the dude?
She doesn't have it. She didn't get it from him.
She's claiming the singer infected her with herpes between 2010 and 2012. She allegedly a close friend of Usher's ex-wife and was present at the couple's wedding. The three new accusers now have all claimed to have sex with Usher in 2012, with the singer refusing to disclose their STD status.
So she did contract it.
Yes.
Oh, see, because I thought
That's what I had.
She did
That's
not
what this says, at
contract
least
it.
according to Vibe, Yahoo News.
Oh shit! Well,
was
so
August
much
5th.
stop, dude. He gets a punch in the dick, and he should pay her some dough.
So how much is herpes worth?
I know. Can they? They can't cure that, right? There's no cure for that shit. Once you get it, you get it.
I think 20 mil is 20 mil, man. I mean, yo. And
You
like,
gave me
that's
something
just
that's
one.
gonna affect me for my
That's just
life.
one. Like, that dude's gonna be done. That's it.
That's it. Well, that's what I'm saying. He might not be. They might go class action altogether and get.
I guess it
you know?
depends what order they give them to you. You know, like you have herpes, but here's $20 million. Would sound better than you just got $20 million and herpes. It just makes it seem worse. So.
It just really is a shitty outcome for everybody who got herpes. Because, you know, some of them hoes might have actually still had sex with him if he said he had herpes.
But at least they would have went in
At
knowing
least they
it.
would have gone in knowing, you know? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that all the people that slept with him are hoes, but hoes are out there. Come on.
They definitely comprise at least part of that list.
Yeah,
So let's be serious.
So you could probably actually test each different person and find out if indeed that Usher gave them the herpes. It's probably like one
I'm sure there's,
specific
like, a
chain
way
that's being
to-
passed along,
yeah.
you know?
Test the DNA of the strain or some BS like that.
Goes on lab somewhere. I believe
Some
it.
CSI shit.
So if it says yes, you get $20 million. If it says no, you don't get shit. You just got herpes.
It's like a game show in Japan.
You got herpes or herpes with $20 million?
Here, it's Russian roulette.
But you still got
The whole
herpes.
season goes by. Up, here you go, herpes. So it just
Yeah,
ends.
you get herpes.
Credits roll really fast. It's over.
Wah, wah, wah.
To be continued? Question mark.
So fucked though. Like what's and like that's we
Like, that's another common courtesy,
we
man.
idolize these fucking people, but why? Like, and I'm not saying I do or
What people
you
in
do,
particular?
but like there are people that idolize these fucking folks like Usher and
Yes.
it's like,
yes,
dude,
yes, that's definitely true.
but why?
There's nothing wrong with having somebody that you take influence from or like a message of, but like there's a difference between like having an idol or something that you take inspiration from, and then like almost like hero worship. Like, these people are like my god now. I don't know. I just feel like we put too much stock in what do we care what they're doing in their daily lives? Why do we care about that? Like, they make the music and you either connect with the music or you don't. I don't know. I just don't get it.
So do you like one of his songs more or less because he has herpes or not?
To me, I don't give a shit. I
Like-
mean, I guess I don't.
But do
really
you
have,
like what about his?
Unless the song was promoting getting herpes.
Yeah, like unless
And
he
then
was
I'd like it
promoting
more.
giving people herpes without
like 'em
telling
more.
them. Yeah.
I could see
but
that.
I don't really
if you
care
wrote
about-
a song that was catchy enough, you could make it sound like herpes was cool. Like, there's somebody out there that could do that. It'll happen one of these days, and then all bets will be off.
I can't say. I mean, I've heard a few Usher songs, but to me, I don't know. I just don't care. And if he's guilty of it, he should have to pay something. You gave somebody something that they're gonna have to deal with.
But
for the
$20
rest
million?
of their lives. Well, I don't know. If somebody gave you herpes, what would it cost you to buy you out?
Well, just think like how much bigger
Pay
of a
off my
deal people
student
made
loans?
about.
What do you got in student loans?
Give me like 50 grand. I'd be happy.
Yeah, but see, so 20 million, you're gonna be happier than a pig in shit, bro. You'd be living large.
Yeah, pay it all.
Come on, man.
But I still got
Never
herpes.
contact me again.
You still got herpes,
You still
bro.
got
I mean,
herpes, and you gotta monitor that shit for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Every time you get into a sexual situation for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to bring it up.
Can I
You probably want to go someplace where you could
Do I-
possibly get universal health care.
Do I get to take a Sawzall and, hack up the other person
Well,
that
there's
gave
a
me the
woman
herpes?
in where was that one
person?
from? Florida.
Whoever gave me the herpes.
She sharpened her teeth real nice. She
Depends how much
takes
of a
care
hunt
of
it is.
herpes for permanent for you. Just call her up.
She'll
For permanent.
just bite the herpes right off.
She'll just bite the herpes right off.
She's a cleaner. you
Where
know,
was
clean up
that
real
woman
good.
that chomped that dude's junk off? Where was she from?
Illinois.
Was that a Florida thing?
No, it was Illinois.
Oh, that was Illinois.
I think so.
Cool,
Here, hang on a
Illinois
second.
Florida.
Let me pull that back up. Al.
You know, Illinois is like,
I was like, is
there's
that a
Chicago,
Florida thing?
And
It
then
could
a whole
be.
lot of Illinois.
Big, flat, like, cornfield.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kansas is too. Oklahoma is one of the flattest places I've ever seen.
That was Missouri.
born in
St.
Oklahoma.
Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri.
Misery.
St. Louis.
Oh, isn't that the
has great
state
food
that has
and
the
night life. And it's tiny.
NAACP travel warning on it?
Maybe.
It's like officially the most racist place in the country or
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Like
Missouri.
your percentage of getting stopped and harassed in a very negative fashion if you're a person of color, any color, except white, is like pretty high, and they're saying like don't
Oh,
travel there.
Here's a good one. This is a
And they
good,
like
It's good shit.
good question.
They know
here.
about you, your history. Like, why? You shouldn't know all these things, police officers.
A French singer died on stage during a concert. Cause of death remains unknown. So now this is the question. I mean, to die mid-battle.
Whoa.
What is that over there? Is that
Did I nail the bridge?
Is that
Did I die
gobstoppers?
after I... Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, I do.
If you just killed over and died mid-battle, would you find that to be honorable, or would that be make
well,
you
I
happy
mean, it would
knowing
be a
that
pretty
you
rock
died?
and roll way to go, if anything.
It's definitely metal.
I mean, when are we talking about? You know, tomorrow? I'm not good, but
Did I die because I took cocaine?
I don't think
I'm gonna die because I'm fucking fluffy and I.
I don't think you get a.
That'll get you every
and I
time.
drink too much. Keel over all red faced and shit.
None of us get a choice in the matter. I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, when you like kick the bucket?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when your number's punched, I guess it's punched, right?
Right.
Let's hope that'll be far away for all of us.
Would you donate your skull to be skull fucked by somebody?
No, but I thought about donating my body to science because who the fuck cares after you're dead, right?
Right.
Can't take that money with you.
As you hear all the munching and crunching.
I know,
on the
move away
microphones.
from the microphone, you fucking cow.
Oh. Well, he's crunching, I'm crunching. You
Everybody's crunching, I know.
That's right. You should put on some music.
So you want to hear
Make
some
it
tunes?
crunch away.
All right, we'll take a music break. We can do that.
What do
You
wanna
got
hear?
something you want to hear? Yeah, you want to hear something?
You know of any metal bands in Connecticut?
I've never heard of a metal band. What is that?
You know of any bands from Jersey?
How about some good old Nasty Disaster?
Okay.
And then some Darkness Descends.
They're a band too.
Okay.
She's right.
They're a band.
Anything by
I'm right.
Nasty that
They're
you
from
want?
New Jersey.
Anything you want by Nasty in particular?
Fucking sluts of metal.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
And some Darkness. All right, cool.
Yep.
I like that band.
Yeah, they're fucking good.
You'll notice the place is going to get real smelly when the
Every now and
Jersey
again,
band
there's
is
bands.
playing. It just comes with the territory when it comes to Jersey people. It just smells really bad. Yeah.
We'll be back in just a little bit.
Stagger.
Don't go anywhere. Just visit fucking radio.
harass them.
They're stinky people from the stinky
You fucking whore.
Slut, suck it, 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 slut, suck it. Sons of metal, slut, halls of rock and roll. You fucking whore. Sons of metal, slut, come get my iron pole. My fucking pole. I see you in the front row, shaking everything you got. The sound drives me so crazy. It makes you wet, wild and hot. Sons of metal, slut, halls of rock and roll. You fucking whore. Sons of metal, slut, wild, hot, out of control. You fucking whore. Backstage, something in my eyes. You want the power between my thighs. I hit you hard like a runaway train. Blow out your eyes and melt your brain. Sons of metal, slut, halls of rock and roll. You fucking whore. Sons of metal, slut, women without no soul. You fucking whore. Backstage, you're right to real rude, taking on the whole damn band. Got a man in every hole and two in each hand. Slut, suck it, 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 slut, suck it. Sons of metal, suck it, balls of rock and roll. My fucking cock. Sons of metal, suck it, choke on my iron pole. My fucking cock.
Alright, did we get all the munching out of our systems?
Yes, no more crunching.
No more crunching.
Alright, cool. That was Darkness Descends, but kill the body and the head will die.
For the last 7 minutes of the
Love
show,
that song.
no crunching.
It's good advice, too.
And then I did 2 for Tuesday. I did Good to Big King, also by Darkness Descends. And we did an old school rendition of Nasty Disaster Sluts of Metal. That was not the produced Dexter's Laboratory or wherever. That was off Battlefields of Rock. Old school shit.
Do you have the produced one?
Of course.
Of course. You have all the things.
I don't have the newest EP that they put out. I didn't get that.
No.
No Sluts of Metal?
The last EP.
Yeah, the last
they're ever
EP.
gonna put out.
Yeah, I've been
I
harassing.
refuse to believe it. I think they're gonna find somebody else and just do it again.
I've been
It's
harassing.
gonna take time because
Dick.
it's not. Those are big shoes to fill.
I've been harassing Dick McClenny for an EP for quite some time. So, and I see him quite often. So it's not like he can't bring me an EP.
He should come on the show. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, he
man.
should have been here for the Shape interview.
Yeah, his band was here.
What the fuck happened with that?
Bullshit.
It was bullshit.
It's fucking shenanigans that he wasn't here.
Damn.
Yeah, we had to call him on the fucking phone. It was lame.
Lame.
Totally.
What is he,
Dusted
like,
in
word?
cocksap.
What is he like? Nom nuts?
Yeah, I know having a numb nuts.
Nom nuts.
Wasn't he? Didn't he call in earlier?
No, I'm not
Ooh.
like
Whoa.
hit some bong rips and passed out on the couch.
Probably.
Because we interviewed those young men for quite some time.
Dude, the fuck?
What was the name of that band again?
Young Other
Young Other.
from
You said-
Massachusetts.
You said young men. Close enough. Young other. Young.
They were young
Other.
men.
Something like that.
They were like 21, 22.
Maybe the other is like they have translatings? No.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows?
Good kids.
Suffice to say,
Yeah, they were nice.
10:51 here at
Solid.
OFNR. We're just
Solid
about
group
out
of
of
guys.
time. Got any other fucked up shit that we want to talk about?
I got no more fucked up shit.
Some dude? Any other interesting tidbits or things you like to say before we wrap the show up tonight?
Check out my podcast, Sugar Bean, with Roadhouse and... Wait, hold on. Roadhouse and with Sugar Bean and Miss B. It's
There
on
you
the
go.
Facebook. You can go to the link. It's on the
Metal Syndicate Podcast Network.
Podcast Network. And don't forget to check out Chaotic. They have an album out on iTunes.
Yes, they do. That's fucking awesome, man.
I
Brutal.
think it's everywhere on Amazon. They
Yeah.
are. If you like brutal
It
death
is
metal.
Really brutal. Awesome.
No one likes that kind of stuff.
No.
Oh yeah, and whoa, hold on. I can plug a show.
Okay, plug
Here
your
he
show.
comes.
Wait,
Plug a show.
I gotta look it
Shameless whoring.
up. Ray Shameless Whoring.
Shameless whoring.
Quick, before we run out of time.
Hurry up. Gotta get in the
It's taking
shameless
so
whoring.
long.
Do you have any whoring you need to do?
I only have 2 G's.
Uh-oh.
Dr. Monkey Business, any whoring that you'd like to do?
Yeah, in a month and a day from now is the Warcockapalooza Festival of the something or other. Like, it's got a longer name,
Right?
or it doesn't, but it's that thing. And there's a lot of bands.
And they're
That's
in
like a
alphabetical
month away.
order.
They are right now in alphabetical order, and more TBA because that's my favorite.
The TBA.
Those
Dude,
guys are
You
everywhere.
like a little TBA?
Is
TBA
this
is-
some Ryan early gayness or?
Okay, we're playing
Him and
at Alton's
Drunk
August
Dan, were
19th.
the artist formerly known as Drunk Dan was. They started that.
Is he still called Drunk Dan?
If
I don't
anybody's
think
near
Dan has anything to do with it anymore.
Jewett City, Connecticut. Do you all know where Jewett City, Connecticut is?
Jewett City?
I mean,
I don't know. Nah.
I think I've heard that there's a club there, but that's
Yeah,
as much
it's
as I
called
know about
Alton's. And
Okay.
Dwayne Elrich booked us an awesome show there. We're playing with Red Mantis, Castro Fate, Register Inverter. Hey, it's all ages, so bring the kids, okay?
it. Is that the
And that's
show where
August
every
19th.
band is from a different state?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
So
pretty
we're gonna
crazy.
see how
4
that's
bands
gonna...
from 4 different states.
So hopefully it'll be...
Interesting piece of trivia.
So,
That's just a little bit of knowledge that
Mark
I
your
dropped on you there.
calendars.
mark your calendars, August 19th.
It'll look great on
I
a
guess it
cradle.
starts at 7:30, so it's an early show. I have no
It
idea
is
when we
early.
go on.
What is it, on a Tuesday?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know when August 19th is, but no, it's
Whenever
a Saturday.
it is. Okay,
it's a Saturday.
That's a way better night for a show.
It's a Saturday, yeah. I think it'll be decent. I guess they get a pretty good built-in crowd there because there's not really a fuck else to do in the area.
And there's also the chance to see a bunch of bands that you might not see tomorrow because they're all from different states.
That's true. And hopefully we sell some merch because that's what...
Buy it.
That's what makes us make more CDs. Pretty
And
much
do stuffs.
Yeah, we sell merch till we have enough to record another album.
And don't give them no bullshit
give your money
because
to the touring bands. Give it to Continuum.
don't
They need
even
it bad.
don't even give no bullshit because even I fucking buy the merch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's true. Do you know what? We get a lot of love from everybody around here, and I always said it's the coolest thing ever. I mean, like, you can go out there and you can make music, and I guess technically we aren't making big moves or anything like that, but when we do go out and play,
right?
Y'all are awesome.
Mhm.
Everybody just like gets into it and
Have
they
a good
buy our
fucking
shit.
time,
They have like
yeah.
a good vibe about it. I don't know, like we have like good crowds, even when they're kind of small. People like still
Rock out.
yeah, they rock out. They're not trying to be violent or the cool kids or anything. They just want to listen to some fucking music, man.
They like your jazz.
Yeah, they like the smooth jazz. Schmooth. Oh, and check out Continuum's new lyric video for Faith Absolves
Yes.
up on the YouTube.
Do that. That's a very awesome video. It came out great.
Yeah, Kevin James Freer and
and
Amplified Productions. Am I
Yeah,
saying that right? With
AJ Pelletier.
AJ Pelletier. He did all the video shooting, and Kev helped him edit it with some of his graphics. And there was another young man there who was also shooting. So thanks, guys, for getting my thin side. But it came out really good.
Fucking ain't right.
That's it. I got no more promotional material.
Go to continuummetal.com.
Oh, yeah.
Although that needs to be updated, so
Holy shit! Yeah,
send
I think
send the webmaster hate mail.
You could probably. Do we have the ability to buy merch off of there yet?
I think we should.
That
we should
was
maybe
something
work that out. Yeah.
Because we have a Cube account and shit, so
Yes,
I know
we
you
should
can
hook
link
that
it.
up. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I think actually Jen might have an online store that she started putting together, but we just needed to link it to the page.
Yeah, let's rock.
So I can send Continuum hate mail?
Yeah, it's
And if
awesome.
you do, it goes to
Nice.
me mostly. Because
Where-
I'm the
where
web
can
guy.
I do this?
I'm the web guy, so all the mail.
Win-win.
Just
not
know-
the stuff for them, but like anything from the website that's like, troubleshooting that goes to me,
Yeah, so technically you're sending Bob hate mail.
which is awesome. I love that.
He loves
That
hate
was
mail.
actually the only reason
Send
I
him
was
dick
gonna.
pics. He loves that too.
Ugh.
It's just the attention, really. It's
attention.
Any of it.
Any of it really is good. OFNR.
Offner.
So what's
Fish
the
fucking radio.
Official FN radio.
What's the finishing move tonight?
What's the finishing? Will you tell me?
I don't know. What's the finishing move?
I don't think you really lived until you fisted a nut.
Well, then
I
I
agree.
guess I'll die not living.
I agree. That was deep, dude. Balls deep.
Doesn't answer the question though.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Elbow deep. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What was the question? No.
About being elbow deep in a nun?
No, that's your question for yourself.
Oh.
Question is,
what's the
final
final
song?
track?
What do you want to hear?
Oh, the final song.
What are we leaving these fine folks with this evening?
Oh, what's the finishing move? What is Dr. Monkey Business's finishing move?
How about a band? How about
How about
any
s-
band at random?
How about some Carnivora?
They're a band. They're also from Massachusetts.
Yes, indeed they are. Very good stuff. We will end with Human Decimator.
You got skipped for being a douche.
You took too long. You took too long. You
It's fucking it's time to go. Here's some Carnivora. Fuck off, some dude. Fuck off, Dr. Monkey Business. Bye, Brenda.
Bye.
Aren't you
Fuck you,
offended
Knob.
you didn't get to fuck off?
I am a lady.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
There you go. Well, it's got to be equal opportunity. Fuck you here.
Some dude, you got something to say before it's time to go?
Nope, fuck you.
Good. Human Decimator. Carnivora. Massachusetts. Metal. Turn it up. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.
say.